We got 1,000.
Hey, we on right now. What's going on, everybody?
Please.
Welcome, everybody. It is Ron Brown, LMT, the People's Fitness Professional, alongside my co-host,
Mikey Fever.
and this is a New Yorker's perspective, man. Let's talk about it. Mike came in today. He's feeling a little down. We've been kicking it. We've been kicking it, man. You know, we were talking about how in this society, no one really cares about men like that. We're I hear feedback, Mike.
Nah, you good.
We're expected to pull ourselves up by our own bootstraps and make things happen. So, and I was saying, like, people don't really have empathy or sympathy for men like that. You know what I'm saying? So, one thing, what's going on, K-Born?
K-Bill.
Conversation, my bad, K-Born, real quick. So no one really has the empathy or sympathy for men like that.
Where's the volume?
So
I hear you.
Up by your bootstraps and make something happen. Gilly said something on his podcast. No, not on the podcast. He was on Funny Marco's show, and and on Funny Marco's show, do you know what he said? He said, "Yo, common sense is better than anything." He said, "You know how many effers, because we can't curse, because monetization.
YouTube, yeah."
So it's like he said, you know how many mother uckers know a bunch of ish that doesn't really matter? Yo,
yeah,
that was so on point, because it's like, like, even coming from the school of thoughts that we come from, whether it's Moorish science, whether it's 5%, whether it's this, whether it's that, how much of this information is applicable. You know what I mean? Like, how can you use it? How is it, with all this information that we have, how many of us are rich? You know what I'm saying? Or even if we're not rich, how many of us are financially set? Or how many of us have a group economics click where we put our money together and we buy up properties all over the place. So if that's not happening, all the information that you have at the end of the day is, to me
useless.
Is useless.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in with y'all, but a lot of that comes from in our education system that they do not have in their curriculum financial literacy.
Right.
So that's very important when you know how to invest money, when you know about money, about stocks and bonds, about savings and loans and things like that. That's very important. And in different countries, a lot of they have that on their curriculum. Right. And we don't have that. So when people finish school, even right now, for the last 10 years or 15 years or even longer, the kids in United States don't even know how to sign their signature. They took that out of schools.
They're writing in cursive. Yeah.
Right. So if you don't know how to write in cursive, that means that they already got you down in the book as being broke. You ain't never going to sign a check. Because how could you sign a big check when you don't even know how to sign one?
Well, check this out, though. When this comes to, like, the American school system, it doesn't, how I'm seeing it. This is how I see it, right? This is my opinion. It doesn't really matter, because I see foreigners come from different countries. They don't have a solid education either. And but you know what they do have? They have family, group economics, unity, love for each other. So they're able to pool their finances together and buy up blocks. I watch it happen in the community I live in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're not lying. It depends. Not all follow that same protocol.
Check this out. Let me tell you something else, guys. Let me add on back to that. Why financial literacy is so important. Them guys that you talking about, I know them guys too. And them guys have 100 smoke shops and 100 this, that, and the third. But then at the end of the day, a lot of them, when I see them, they finish working, they be just as broke as me and you. So what was you really investing that money into? You was making money because we seen you open up the 4 or 5 stores. We seen you do it. We seen you across town. We seen you in Queens. But then we seen at the end of the day, you was still right here. Because you ain't, what was you investing your money in? If you got money, you can spend it around all you want to. If you don't know how to invest that money, at the end of the day, that money gonna come up to nothing because the prices is going high every day. So what the prices of yesterday ain't the prices of today. So you spending more money, but what are you getting in? You know how to flip it. You know how to go over there and open up stores and all that. But what are you getting out of it?
Right. Well, I think that, we don't really know much about what they're doing with their money. I believe this is what I believe. Belief is, what I mean? It means that I don't really know. So I believe that, they're taking their money and then investing it in other places, different countries and stuff like that. Because usually that's what people from different countries do. But I want to move forward with today's topic, right? So if you notice, if you look at the top, right, it'll say Diddy home rated, Adin Ross. I misspelled his name. I gotta fix it.
Please, God, I don't see it on the top, God.
Adin Ross. Well, I see it. When this is done, you'll see Diddy
I got
home rated, Adin Ross, Joe Budden streaming, and Moorish Monday. So I want to talk about Diddy home rated. Since we talk about hip hop, that's what K-Born is here for. You know what I mean? I would like to hear your opinion on what happened with Diddy and his home rating.
I'll tell you like this: when it comes down to the home ratings, them home ratings, first of all, it's like anybody else. The police let you know that they're gonna get a search warrant for your house.
Exactly.
So you got all the ample time in the world to move what you gonna move. But when they do them home invasions, it's always somebody that's with you that's going to leave all the evidence. And I'm going to tell you on 2 cases. They told Mr. Cow, we coming to your house. We looking for some evidence. They had him. He moved out weeks earlier. They went to the house, searched. They found everything they was looking for. They told R. Kelly over a year before they went to his house, we coming to your house. He moved out. They said, we seen him come out. He had tractor trailers and U-Hauls and all this. He left. We couldn't do nothing. The date came. They went in there. Everything they was looking for was inside that safe.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you think Diddy did all that stuff that is alleged?
Well,
Did he do it?
I'll tell you like this. Diddy name is in a lot of things. He been doing a lot of things for decades, man. Me, myself, personally, I never was a Puff Daddy fan, or to top it off, he got down Mary J. them, stole my song. When they made Reminisce, I ain't get a nickel. But I'm going to tell you what the path of Puff Daddy.
Wait, let's rewind that. Wait, they
Reminisce? That was your song?
Yeah, I made Rap's New Generation. Get on up. Reminisce. Oh, doom, 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 doom. The only thing missing is she was singing and I wasn't there rapping.
Oh, right. Yo, he's right, though.
That's 100% my song.
Yeah.
100%. All to do is got her singing, like when but I got the lawsuit and all that in the making, but it was the same way when Pharrell did with Marvin Gaye joint. You just can't add your lyrics to somebody else's whole song and claim it. But I'm glad because it went multi-platinum and all that, and I never said nothing until recently. So I didn't like him from that. But before that, I had a problem with him. When I first heard Puff Daddy name, first time I ever heard it, way back in the days, I was down with Rooftop. We all working in Rooftop Records, trying to get our record together. Hear about this guy, Sean Combs, Puff Daddy. Yo, he's throwing a big event in City College. I swear, I was a kid at the time. I was a young teenager. I said, man, that joint, because they used to have little events there at the time. It used to be jam-packed. You be sweating there and all. I said, man, I'm young. I said, man, you can't go in that joint like that. I said, man, it's too bad. The day came, everybody wanted to go there. We went down there. The line was around the corner, man.
I heard about that. That stampede took place there?
Yeah. I said, man, listen, I said, yo, man, don't go in there. I'm telling you. Some people still went up in there. It was a big old little altercation happened. Stampede. Many people died.
Yeah, I think it said 9 people died in that thing.
Yeah. People died. That's the first time he came out. Right after that, a few weeks after that, he came down to the Rooftop. Heavy D was already down with us, and the boys, they already was down with us. We chilling with them. He came and automatically, somehow, he was down with them. I guess it was a Mount Vernon thing. Next thing you know, Trouble T. Roy fell off the stage and died.
Damn.
I'm like, damn, now I'm trouble.
Yo, so what is it? Diddy with Diddy curse or what the?
Okay, now you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see the path I'm going down. This dude always been like a black cat to me from the beginning. Then after that, it went through with my song. I'm like, man, what the hell going on? Then the Craig Mack incident. Then the Biggie Smalls incident. Then it just go on and on. The Black Rob incident. The G-Dep incident. The Shine incident. It just go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Like, you know, some people like your mom say that they ain't good for you. You know, I went down to Diddy office when he first started Bad Boy. First started it. They were was coming out. They ain't had nobody underneath their label. They had the they was coming out. They was thinking about with the Craig Mack thing and the Biggie Smalls, and they had the Big Mac things inside the office.
I remember that.
Because one of my mentors and very close friend that I speak to every single day is Kirk Barrows. And Kirk Barrows and Diddy was the ones who started Bad Boy.
I heard his name before.
All right, and Diddy did him dirty. Did him dirty. Jerked him out his percentage. He's the brain.
Like as Ron said,
yo, no Diddy.
Yeah.
No Diddy.
Yeah, he was the brain of the Bad Boy. He started it. Diddy took him out of the joint. You know, he a humble guy. You know, he's a humble guy. Diddy with his hard rock stuff just muscled him out the joint. You know, threw all type of bones on his name. You know what I'm saying? Blackballed the brother. To today, he don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? He's still in the industry, still doing what he's doing, but he can't understand the smoke that was thrown around him. You know, because he's a humble dude, not really from that type of atmosphere. He's like, yo, what the hell happened? What happened is that he robbed you out of all your stuff, threw the smoke on you, blackballed you, told everybody stay away from you, and either he put them on either you deal with him, because everybody still like this guy, and want to deal with him because he got a lot of talent, he's very intelligent. But either you deal with him or you deal with me.
I have a question, K-Boy, and then that you know, it's lighting up the mood. And sorry about what happened with you and Diddy. Did he ask you guys to party with him? You know, he's usually like, "Oh, I want to party with you, man." He didn't do that fabulous.
That was early,
man. Yo, the dude was like a funny type guy. I mean, even with the Usher thing, you know, with the kid camp.
I heard about that.
And having adults up. Yo, I got 5 kids from 37 to 21. Always had space for them in the house, always this, that, and third. So you know it's a space for the adults, it's a space for the kids. And when you hear this stuff that Usher be talking about, where his mother had to come and get him and all these things, it's like, yo, homie, you don't know the separation.
Yo, you know, Gene Dill said some incident happened with Usher and Diddy, and he had to go to the hospital.
And his mother had to come and get him and all that.
Right,
you know?
right.
So Diddy name was Diddy York. He was on his.
Yeah, you feel me? I mean, yeah, you know, to tell you the truth, man, because you know the brother name been in allegations for decades, man. And it's like sometimes when you in that spotlight, you got to know when to step back. He never did. And that's why Suge Knight got up there, because Suge Knight seen I can't beat this dude. Like I'm tougher than him. I got the crew, but this dude is on the Rainbow team.
He's untouchable. Yeah,
so he's pulling billionaire moves and things that I can't pull. They don't even want to see me. You know what I'm saying? Soon they hear Suge Knight's in the building. Oh, he's not here today. You know what I'm saying? That's it. He went on vacation last month. They're not showing up. But he getting the green light to go in these places. So Suge Knight had to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? And you see where he at now.
Exactly. I have a question though. Pertaining to Diddy's situation, Diddy's home being raided. Whenever you have Homeland Security involved in raiding your home, that deals with terrorism, bro.
That deal with terrorism and also deal with trafficking.
Right. Yes. So it probably ties back. Just speculating. It probably ties back to that whole Kid Cudi situation.
It could be Kid Cudi wouldn't be really Homeland Security, you know, but that's like firearm and stuff like that. That's like DEA. But you figure that it go back to that young girl when Aaron Hall was on the live saying that he was doing all this with the young girl in another state. And then now she's speaking up and saying she was underage and all this and all that when they did that. So that's right there. You going across state lines because they not from wherever that went down there. Shorty said she from a whole nother Atlanta and she met them here and there's a whole bunch of she went on different occasions. So that's more like the R. Kelly effect.
Right. You know, but let me ask you this. So, like, let's backtrack. Let's look at all of let's uncover all. Well, I don't want to say uncover. That's a bad word. Let's recap all of Diddy's mishaps, right, so to speak. So we start with City College, that City College thing. But how did that City College thing happen though? It wasn't Diddy's fault though.
Yeah, I mean to an extent, because if you at the party and you the promoter of the party, then you're responsible for the people. It's like the I know y'all. I don't know if y'all remember, but for the fans, about 10 years ago, 15 years ago in New York City, a plane went down, and when the plane went down, it landed inside the
Hudson,
right in the Hudson, where the FDR was at over there, right? And check it out, the captain, the pilot of that plane, stood on the tip of that plane. They kept on saying, "Get on the boat." He said, "No, I cannot abandon my plane until the last passenger get out."
Yep.
Now, remember when the Staten Island ferry crashed?
Mm-hmm.
That guy's still in jail. And remember when the Italian ferry crashed, that Italian joint crashed? That guy will never get out of jail because they ran off. They was the captain of the ship, and they ran their abandoned ship.
Mm-hmm. So you're basically saying
you held responsible for the people that you invited there. So once you seen that list was going over, you like, yo, homie, the fire department came there multiple times to warn them on top of that. So not only
let's talk about the next thing. Yeah.
Yeah, not only you seen it, you like, yo, man, our tickets are sold out. So that means now we going over.
Yes, capacity.
But now greed kick in. How much people? Let them come. Let them come. Let them come. That's greed kicked in. Because once your tickets done hit the thing, you knew, we done hit the capacity. And then the fire department came numerous times. So you had your own hits,
Right. So after that City College incident with Puffy, because he was Puffy back then, he went through like three different names.
After that, he invented because CL Smooth, you never heard of CL Smooth and Pete Rock. If Trouble T. Roy wouldn't have died, because
hold on. Let's say, hold on. You going back. I forgot I realized who you're talking about. Time out. So hold on. Diddy was there when Trouble T. Roy
all of a sudden he got down with them, and he's supposed to have been their manager. But I don't know what was going on. I know the next thing you know, it was a Mount Vernon thing. Have them hanging out with him. Trouble T. Roy fell off. This man is a professional dancer. He danced on stage. To us street dancers, this man, we jump off stages. We do head spins. We do all that. I'm gonna break up and pop and all that. We do all that. All of a sudden, he fell off the stage and broke his neck and died. Now it's no more Heavy D and the boys, because the boys is dead. It's Heavy D now. You know what I'm saying?
Because Trouble T. Roy is gone.
So now
So Diddy was there when Diddy was there when the Stampede. Diddy was there when Trouble T. Roy died. What was the next incident? Did we go straight to Biggie?
Well, after that, they started jamming my boy Kirk over and got him out of the bad boy situation.
Yeah, he was the president. He was the president.
Muscled him out of his job, muscled him out of the situation. He's been doing a whole bunch of things on down. Yo, look, I told everybody that know me, and they'll tell you now, I said, yo, when him and Sean did the thing, at first it was good. When they was going to trial, I said, yo, Sean going to jail. They're like, man, Sean ain't going to jail. Sean ain't going to jail. I said, Sean's going to jail, y'all. I was betting people. I said, you okay. Why you say Sean going to jail? I said, listen, who they saying shot the person? Sean. Yeah. Why Puff Daddy got Johnny Cochran?
Yeah.
Give Sean Johnny Cochran.
That's true.
You go get a regular. They not saying you shot nobody. You get a good lawyer. But you let Sean get the mastermind, because he's the one who's getting accused of the crime for the shooting. That was strike number one. Strike number two. Every witness that Puff Daddy had, every last one of them came in there and said, oh, I seen Puff Daddy. Yeah, what he was doing? He was over there drinking. Oh, he was over there dancing with the girls. Oh, he was over there rapping. What you seen Sean doing? Oh, I don't know. But after I heard the shots, all I seen was smoke, and I seen Sean with a gun in his hand. Yo, witness said that? The next person get up. Oh, Puff Daddy was over here. I ain't seen him do nothing. Oh, but I seen Sean. Sean was talking. He pulled something out like this. I don't know what it was. And then after that, I heard a bunch of shots. Every witness that went on there that cleared up Puff Daddy threw dirt on Sean. And don't forget, You gonna screen, especially when you got a lawyer like Johnny Cochran. They're gonna screen the witnesses. They coming back to you. They're gonna tell you and all you got. This was what he was saying. Oh, long as they ain't mentioned me. Did they say they seen me? Nah, all right, cool. You come to me with that witness, we don't want you on the stand. Get another witness that's seen neither one of us. If the witness only seen me, we don't need you because we need somebody that's seen the whole incident so they can vouch for me and my boy. More for him.
I hear that.
Being accused of the shooting. I don't really need too many people to vouch for me because I'm not getting accused of the shooting. But we need all witnesses that didn't see him shoot nobody, or didn't see him with a gun in his hand, or seen him dancing or talking to a girl. I don't need these people coming here for me. Every witness that came there vouched for Puff and threw Sean under the bus.
Damn, Diddy.
So at the verdict, when the verdict came down, I mean, it was like everybody waiting. You almost see what the verdict is. The verdict is guilty. How could it not be guilty? He brought all the witnesses. Don't forget, the prosecutor got witnesses, and then every witness Puff Daddy got might as well be a prosecution witness too, as well, because they all put you at the crime. They all put smoke around you. They put guns in your hand. They put you reaching for something. You don't need none of them, man.
Well, let me tell you this. What about Keefe D? Keefe D is kind of putting Diddy in the midst of the crime he committed, which was killing Tupac. He said basically he was around Diddy a lot. Diddy was pretty much a part of their crew, kind of like. And don't forget, he was in town, you know, Keefe D was there. You know what I'm saying, to protect them or what have you. But it's alleged that Diddy paid Keefe D $1 million or whatever to kill Tupac.
What you was gonna say, Mikey D, and then I'll go.
No, I heard. Well, as Ron was saying, to corroborate that story, and I also heard they had another key player that passed away was Von Zip.
Von Zip. See, but they gotta even be worried about more than that. They got a cop who's Keefe D, and they have another cop that was with Keefe D. That Keefe D is putting pressure on that guy, saying, "Yo, you took an oath. You took an oath. When we was in the office, he pulled out $1 million check. This is what an ex-police is saying, and he putting another cop underneath pressure. Either you're gonna lie on the oath, or you're gonna step up and say what he said in front of us." And he said that day the guy that Puff pulled out $1 million check, and then Keefe D asked him, "Yo, what you gonna do with this?" I mean, not Keefe D. What's the cop name, dude? Not Reggie White. The other guy from New York.
All I know is Reggie White.
Which cop from New York?
No, he from L.A. What's the big guy name? Gene.
Gene Dill.
All right, now Gene is the police, with the ex-police. Gene had another cop that was with him at the time that he said that Gene said. He said he'll testify in the grand jury and all that he seen Puff Daddy with the $1 million check. And he stayed in front of him and that other cop at the time. When that dude was a cop at this time when he said it, that he has $1 million check. And boom. And then he asked him, "Yo, what's up with Biggie and all this?" He said, "I don't care about Biggie.
I heard that.
I don't care about Pac. Yo, I'm tired of all of this." Boom. Whatever got to happen, got to happen. Then you got another guy. I forgot who it was. The brolic, something Kirkland. The dude Kirkland, he used to live with Von Zip. And he said Von Zip came in the house and showed him $1 million check that he got from Puff Daddy.
Damn.
Now Keefe D putting that with that and all of this together, Puff is in some trouble, man. That's what it boiled down to. But when it's like this, that my mom just always say that, you know what I'm saying, man? If you ain't a good person, it's gonna catch up with you.
Yeah, karma.
Karma's a motherfucker, man. I mean, pardon my language, MF. But if you pull out everybody that was down with Puff, like they all got one thing in common. They all broke. No matter how many albums you sold, no matter how many tours you did, you either dead, in jail, or broke.
Right.
I heard G Dep did that album too. Not to cut your wisdom, Ron. That Last Train to Paris, before he turned himself in, G Dep penned that album.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
all of them. Don't forget, man. Puff was the guy there sucking up everybody's energy. The rest of them dudes was writing all the records, the Jada Kissers and the Shines and the he always gonna snatch somebody different to put them in there.
50.
Because remember at one time they had the meanest producers. He had that little team of producers.
Yeah, the Hitmen.
Yeah, them boys was wicked. But then evidently, they wasn't getting right. They spread it out.
Yeah. I want to move on to the next subject, man. I threw this out there because I thought it would be a good idea to talk about this, kind of bridging the gap between our generation and the younger generation. So I have up there Adin Ross, Joe Budden, and streaming. Adin Ross is a streamer who's about maybe 22 years old, 23 years old. And he's a very successful streamer. And I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. Joe Budden and Adin Ross has been kind of going at it online, if you will. I don't want to say really going at it. I think Joe Budden just said something about Adin Ross and just Adin Ross responded to it. But we already know who Joe Budden is. But one thing I want to talk about on top of that is streaming. So after listening to Adin Ross, see, now I watch Adin Ross, I watch DJ Academics. I'm gonna start watching Kai Cenat because this is the future right here. This is where everything is going now. Everything is going to streaming. Like even lives are more respected on YouTube than regular videos. So I wanted to get you guys' thoughts about, if you know who Adin Ross is. Anyone know who Adin Ross is?
Nah, bro, I'm lost.
Yeah, I heard it,
Adin Ross and Charleston White has teamed up. They have a relationship. Now, here's the thing. What's interesting about streaming? Streamers, from what I'm hearing through the grapevine, via a reputable source when it comes to this information, and I got this strictly from DJ Academics. DJ Academics knows the business. So DJ Academics said that some of these streamers are getting paid deals $250 million over a few years streaming. Now I went to go look at the streaming, like what these people do on the streams. Have you ever seen the streams?
Never.
You got to see the streams because all these guys do is just kick it.
Yeah, but you got to figure like this too. The elder generation can't really, like with the Joe Buttons and all them, he can't really compete with the kids. And the reason why is that, like you said, there's something new to the older generation, right? These kids been screaming for decades because they've been doing it with their games. When we used to get on there and be like, yo, who you cursing at on there? Yo, turn that game off. They were screaming. They was doing that all the way on in different countries with people and all that. So they already know what they're doing. They've been mastering this. We jumping into their universe now. We jumping into their ballpark. But we want to come in there with our rules and our regulations and how it's supposed to go.
Oh, you talking about Joe Budden?
Yeah, in general, and that go in a whole bunch of things that's happening now.
Yeah, well, the thing about it is Joe Budden basically stated that, from his era of hip hop, what he doesn't even have to say anything. He said, why would I sit down and have a conversation with Adin Ross? I come from an era in hip hop where who cares about that dude? You know what I'm saying? But this is how I think. Like,
but can he hold a conversation?
Huh?
Can he hold a conversation with him?
Adin Ross?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things.
Holding conversation for hours on the street.
All right then. But now you got to ask Joe Budden, could he hold that conversation? Most of the conversations I see Joe Budden's in, it'd be short and then it ends up in an argument or a debate or something like that. Can he hold a conversation? That should be the question.
The fact.
Okay. So like if you could, a streamer would be on streaming for like 6 hours straight.
Yeah.
Just ranting. Sometimes just ranting, just talking.
We can do that. We build.
Yeah.
We can get on there and build.
Yeah. So I'm letting y'all know now. When we get that equipment to take it to the Bronx on Friday, We're gonna be doing both the podcast. We're gonna stream the podcast.
Ron's ready to talk. Ron gonna be there talking. I'm like, I don't care what bro. We're talking Red Bulls and everything, right? Red Bulls and
coffee.
coffee.
You know what I'm saying? We can build all day, but we building about something that's productive.
Right. Something.
We can build. We can horseplay, laugh a little bit, but we gonna at the end of the day we're building.
Right. But can you believe $250 million for streamers? Look at Kai Sanat. You see how rich that kid is?
I respect the hustle, the business, but I think with our generation, sometimes we get caught up on content, trying to deliver a message. They just free falling, just free talking. Yo, I ate a sandwich today.
That's the bloggers.
You get what I'm saying?
The bloggers. You see, right now there just was a big whole thing with the bloggers. The bloggers is like ambulance chasers. The majority of them. You know what I'm saying? You just get there, you don't know what happened. Yeah, it was a shooting. Yeah. And you just want to be the first one there. So before you can really get the information, you got to you throwing out a false. I think it was 5 dudes, and you leave a question mark out there. That's a DJ academic special. You know what I'm saying? He leave everything he asks is a question mark out there because you don't really know. And then some things he asks, he really do know, but he act like he don't know, so he can throw you under the bus and say you said it.
Exactly. You know who taught them well? TMZ. They learned from TMZ. Because
that question mark is wicked, man. That's why they say why is the question asked mostly by the dumb, deaf, and blind, but why is the question also asked by a wise man or a wise person to prove that one person don't know everything. So it can come in both ways.
Right. So now look, my thing is I'm really digging this streaming thing, brothers. Like, I mean, if I'm so what was said in this podcast that I I don't know, it was a stream actually. What he said was in 2017, I believe, or 2020 or something like that. He said it was the podcast era, right? Podcasting had a solid 4 years. And that's when like people were getting deals and millions of dollars in deals. And he said, now it's the streaming era. So I think you brothers should check out the streaming and look at what these brothers are talking about. So we could kind of like,
back off it.
I mean, kind of take it over really, because like I'm looking at it, right? What makes streaming dope for these kids to other kids to watch is that it's just people just kids being kids. That's all it is. Wilding out, jumping, cursing, talking about music, just freely flowing, as I think Mike said it. Is either Mike or K-Born said that.
Like I had a milkshake. Oh my God, the most disgusting milkshake. A lot of them make money off that PlayStation.
Yeah,
like Logan Paul and them. They became look at them. They millionaires, multimillionaires. They involved in wrestling, boxing. They jump into different
streaming. They started with the games because it was things on the games as the games went on. As you go certain levels, and then invite you to join certain tournaments and to do this, that, and the third. And the next thing you know, you be at the place to be. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to represent and do what you got to do. But open the doors for you. And
like, also, I remember my daughter's watching those videos. My bad, K-Boy. My daughter's watching these videos back then when she used to just be on YouTube watching people play video games, like you said, or just going for a walk outside. Or unboxing a pair of sneakers. Like, I just got this pair of sneakers right here. And it's like a whole content of just talking about the sneaker. And they get followers and they making noises on the channel and stuff like that. Like Kai Sanat, they just be screaming, jumping up and down. People be like, yo, that's funny. Let me watch this.
And the whole thing, when we get into things, we got to keep it in the right way. Because people got a tendency to get into something and tear it up. It's like when you said with the podcasters, they was getting a deal. Then they turned the podcast into a drama station. And the next thing you know, it was with the bloggers. Everybody, they was getting some good deals. Next thing you know, they bringing all the fighting and the drama and everywhere there. When they first opened up the joint that Whack them be on all the time.
Clubhouse.
When it first opened up, I had a Clubhouse page opened up. It was nice. You could get on. It was very important people on there, man. I used to get on my page, man, and do like a little speak a little bit. It was business executives. It was A&Rs. It was direct.
Cool.
Everybody was on there.
Yeah.
Sony, this, that, and the third. It was a place that, we could make some connections.
Yeah.
Give it about like 2 months. Everybody was on there talking about this dude and talking about him and want to fight him and I'm going to spin on him and I'm going to kill him. And now you get on there, you don't see zero executives, man.
Yeah, it turns to the hood. You don't smoke Blackwoods, yo. You don't smoke Blackwoods. I smoke Dutches. You wasn't there.
Yeah.
Like stupid.
Yeah, that's what it did. It turned to the hood.
Whack 100 did a good job with Clubhouse. You know,
marketing.
Yeah, he marketed that platform well, but he got where he is with a bunch of antics and crazy madness.
Yeah, he marketed well though. I ain't gonna lie. When it first came out, like you said, everybody was there. Until like it go back to you want to be the captain of the ship. So you started off a good business, let the business rock, man. Nah, I gotta be on there with the biggest page. I gotta be on there, the biggest mouth. I gotta be on there with the biggest this, and everybody else left.
Now, what are some of things? What are some of the things that we could offer the people through streaming if we're not acting like complete idiots? You know, like no disrespect to the younger cats. If I was streaming at 20 years old, I'll probably be doing the same exact thing. Well, not really, because I had knowledge of self back then. So nah.
Yeah, kids do so much, man. They can work out. You know what I'm saying? Put your workout routine in there. You know, you can bake. You can put your baking stuff in there. You know how to cut hair and do designs, and you know how to do it real nice. You know, put your designs up there. Speak about how you do it. Educate some people. You can do a lot of things, man. You know, it's a lot of topics that kids get into nowadays. You know. Yeah,
show them, teach them music engineering on there. We could have like a special health seminar on there.
Yeah,
we could talk about, like, you know, most importantly in our community, mental health.
Yeah,
you know,
I like that. Yeah, I like
arts and crafts. Kids like a lot of art. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, show them things that they took out of the public education system.
Yeah, you know? What you said with Ron, the health thing, UK born, you can teach the children about the music. You know, you go there like this is how you build up a beat instead of using like the regular Fruit Loops, whatever. You can teach them the original way. This is how rappers develop beats, sampling, how to structure a song. 16 bars. This is what 16 bars is. You know, the art of freestyling. You know, stuff
how
like
to
that.
Edit stuff. How to, you know, we got so many different talents that we have amongst us.
Yeah, in physical wellness, because how many children you see now outside doing double dutch, playing skelly?
Not a whole lot.
The average female you ask if they know how to ride a bike, they're gonna tell you no. Young females, and I've been doing this for years. I'm like, you know how to ride a bike?
Crazy, right?
You know how to ride a bike? No. Why not? Nobody never taught me.
Yeah, really? But they could drop down the eagle.
Yeah,
there's
a lot of things that, you know, we got to bring back that is missing, man. It ain't, because you know why it's missing, because it's like it ain't no more kids. It's like they go from a baby to the next thing you know, you're a grown adult. And that's why I made that record Guns Away, when I spoke about Kick the Cannon and double dutch and the bike with the sissy pole and hooking up your bike and the water balloon fights and the skelsies. And you know, we need kids back, man. You know, we need to run down the block and see a whole bunch of kids asking, yo, buy me an icy, buy me an icy. We need kids back. You know, we need to take 10 kids to the store and buy them. Yo, here go $3, man. Get them all a bag of potato chips. You big Willie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You big Willie. Hey, yo, wait, get them a quart of water too. Pull out another $2. You big Willie, but 8 kids on the block. You spend $5. You know, we need that back, man.
They ain't trying to hear that now. They will tell you now, yo, my pieces are hitting. Check this out, OG. I got these pizzas on me. I'm about to swipe this right now. Like
yeah, you know what? You know, it's like it was 2 kids on the interview yesterday. They was in the 8th grade, and the kid was man was asking them. He was like, "Yo, you know what's going on with y'all?" And one kid was like, "Yo, I really be on that. I'm really like that. I really be like that. I'm like that." And I'm thinking to myself, I done been arrested 77 times. I done been in state prisons, federal prisons. I done been in county jails. I done been in every group home out. Where is he like that at? You know what I'm saying? It is bugging me out. I'm like, Yeah, I'm like that, yo. You know, I be this, and I'm doing this, and we got to get our kids out of that. Because when them kids get in them penitentiaries, they is not none of that.
Nope.
They soft as butter with a hot knife on it. And you don't need your kids going through these trials and tribulations, getting 20, 30 years, 40 years. As soon as you see your kid with all that, oh, yo, I'm like that, say be like that. You see it be like that. And you know in your heart he ain't like that, don't let him be walking around acting like that. Because just like you know he ain't like that, everybody can see that he ain't like that too, and your kid is going to get hurt. It may last a little bit around your block. It may last a little bit at there, but at the end of the day, your kid going to get hurt. And even if your kid end up hurting somebody else's kid and go to jail, when he get to jail, he's going to get double hurt. And he's going to get hurt for a long time repeatedly. We got to stop sitting back and watching our kids boost themselves up to be things and act like they things that we know that they're not. We know that they're not. Put your kid in the room.
The thing about it is the coach.
Tell your kid you sit in that room. You don't come out this room. You want the punishment. I don't want to see you for this whole weekend. I bet you cry like a baby in that room. You can't even stay in a room for 2 days, man.
Yo, but K-Born, the kids now is just different. Like, oh,
you're not different, dog. When you get to that Rikers Island, they different with their mouth. Their mouth is different.
Your youngest kid is 20.
Their actions on the street is different. They mouth,
you said your
actions, but when they get behind that wall and all that, they're the same soft kids like anybody else kid. They're a kid. They're crying in court. They asking for their mama. They doing all that. They're a kid.
Right, but hold on 1 second. Your youngest kid is 21, right?
Yes.
Okay. And is a girl or boy?
A girl.
A girl. And your oldest kid, what's your oldest boy is what, around 30?
We got one boy, 27.
27. Yep. And so how do you keep him in line?
I don't got it. He kept himself. He worked. He got his own crib. He went to college. All of them. I mean, I started off with the females, and you just make your kids the opposite of you. And certain things that you do, you can have them do. But certain, and they can follow you. But you know that your bad things that you do not allow your kids to do that. You know what I'm saying? At all. You know what I'm saying? Things that you know that's negative. From my daughter 37 all the way down, my kids don't smoke cigarettes. They grown adults. They can do whatever they want to do. They ain't drinking. Only like one of my daughters or two of them probably get a little drink here and there. My son smoke weed and my oldest daughter. The rest of them and my little one, the other one of them, they don't. These are things that wasn't, but they're in the same community with everybody else. They all went to college. All of them. And they grew up in the same neighborhood we at. Is the things that you enforce on your kid.
Right.
My son 27.
K-Born, but that shows you right there that a father being home is extremely important, because if they didn't have you around to influence them
and being in their life, but don't look, I got 3 different baby mothers. Bro, all of my kids, it's the same thing, because I always made sure I had a crib. So they always could come to my crib. So they always got to be brothers and sisters and all that, because I ain't got to wait to go to your crib and all that. Everybody come to my crib. And at one point in time, in all of their lives, they all have just lived with me. With just me and them. So they all got their personal years of experience of growing up with just me and dad. And whatever I do, I know, like I said, I got locked up 77 times. They haven't been arrested 0. That's not, and they not into that. You know what I'm saying? They into a whole bunch of other things, because I taught them a whole bunch of other things, not the things that I do. They not little, I see adults, and you may be in a gang, and you're like, oh, yeah, this is my little bloodette, or my little blood drop, or this is my little crip drop, this is my little Latin King baby, and you got them in the colors, and you doing all this and all that. You corrupting your kid and not even giving them a shot, man.
That's a fact.
What you do is what you do as an adult, but you separate that from your kid, man. Right. No matter how much trouble I was in. Hey, yo, look, and me and my sister was talking about it a couple of days ago. I had a federal warrant, right? Like 10 years ago on parole. I mean, like 20 years ago on parole violation. They couldn't find me nowhere. The police caught me, right? And I said, yo, man, how y'all knew y'all was gonna catch me? And don't forget, I had to be about like 30 at this time. He said, because you got a daughter that was born on March 5th, and you got a daughter born on March 7th and on March 8th. And we knew you was going to show up and not leave your kids. And that's just what they caught me at. Throwing a party for both of them. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, you got to, regardless of what you choose to do as an adult, you still got to take your responsibilities as an adult too. Take care of your responsibilities, especially your kids, man.
Right. So let's rewind backtrack a little bit about you know, the new generation and the older generation. So K-Born, you're what, like 10 years older than me and Mike, right?
I'm 55. I'll be 56 in June.
You don't look a day over 50, bro. I'm telling you, good genetics, man.
So
thank you, brother.
So you're in a different generation than we are. We're right. So the way you came up is different from the way we came up, and it's different from the way the younger generation under us, 30, came up, and so on and so on. So how do we bridge the gap between the generations? Like right now, you brothers don't know. I don't even know who Adin Ross is.
Yeah.
And
go ahead, Ron. Go ahead, say something. Go ahead, Ron.
I heard of him. You know, I heard of him, but I never really like dug in depth of him. You know what I'm saying? Never dug
so what happens to the older generation where it seems like the older generation loses touch, which this is the whole point of the Joe Budden, putting Joe Budden and Adin Ross together. I feel like Joe Budden is more me and Mikey's age range.
There gotta be something to attract them to it. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm talking about
the games.
Pardon me. I'm talking about what happens to, I don't think it's the younger generation really. I think it's the older generation not knowing how to connect with the younger generation. And what I typically see is the older generation likes to talk down on the younger generation because the younger generation isn't doing the same thing the older generation used to do at their age. Like when I was 20, I used to listen to Wu-Tang. These kids ain't got no Wu-Tang. When I was this age, these kids I used to do this. These kids ain't got this yet. I think that mentality is what cuts us off from each other.
Yeah, I disagree. I think the thing that cut us off from each other is when we stand, you know, the older people come from community and we come from the neighborhood. And that's why we wasn't in gangs, because we was down with our block. We was down with the 9 crew. We was down with the Creston Avenue boys. We was down with the Moorish Avenue boys. We represented our block. We represented our community. So when the young dudes is coming around and nowadays and you have no respect for the community, you have no respect for the block. You're shooting people from the block on the block. You know what I'm saying? You running around, you shooting kids, and kids is getting shot. And everything about you is a whole bunch of hot air and a whole bunch of drama that we as adults know that you can't live up to. Because we done been there. We done been through this. We know you can't go into Lewisburg with your mouth. We know you can't go into Attica with your mouth. We know you can't go into Sing Sing. We know you can't go into Pelican Bay. We know this for a fact. We don't got to think about it. We ain't got to dream about it. We just trying to build with you and let you know the reality, and you don't want to face the reality. A lot of young dudes don't want to, yo, man, you can't tell me that ain't going to happen to me until they end up getting incarcerated and get their little 50 years when they could have just listened. See, a wise person learns from their mistakes. A wiser person learns from the mistakes of others. So that's why, you know, after you get older and you keep telling this dude until you get to the point where you get, man, learn on your own. And some brothers will keep digging in and digging in and digging in and keep on trying to help them. But the average old person gets like, all right, well, you know, it happened to me. You want to learn? Find out. And it's guaranteed, yeah, you can lead a horse to the water. You can't force him to drink it. So a lot of that disconnection comes. In order to have a relationship, we got to have something in common. We may not both play basketball, but we both like the bill. We both 5% and we both righteous. You know what I'm saying? We're not righteous, but you like football, I like football. We got to find a common cause for us to have some type of friendship or some type of communication.
All right. So what's the connection between someone who's 55 years old and Kai Cenat?
That's the dude that be
streaming. He's a streamer.
That's the young brother. I just hit him up yesterday. I said, man, because he was in New York in the first store. I said, man, you look like a slim CeeLo Green. But because he had the purple fur on and all that. You know, the thing, you know, you gotta let the youngins do what they gotta do. But at the same token, you gotta be conscious when you in the front and you got a bunch of people following you. Like, you know, when he was at this first store and all that was cool. When he was in Manhattan and had all them people out there and kids was getting hurt and they was throwing stuff at the police and all that, you got to take responsibility for that.
Yeah.
He took responsibility for that, and that's why I like the young brother. Because he stepped up, he took the responsibility. I was wrong. He ain't try to sugarcoat it. You was wrong. You went about it the wrong way. So it's the right way to go about everything. Now, I didn't know that was screaming until I seen that, but it was a negative cause that brought me to it. But then I see, as you see, I know what he did yesterday and where he was at. So I do follow the young brother. But you got to do things to make brothers like, you know, I even responded to his page. Like I said, you know, I said, you look like a young CeeLo Green with that fur on, to let them know that the older brothers watch you too, man. But we not co-signing no foolishness.
Yeah, we got love. I think he
black,
gets busy, man.
We black and yeah. No, we not co-signing that, bro. You was dead wrong about in that park and all that. You was dead wrong. But the things you're doing now, you dead right. We want to salute you. See, that's where the problem will come out with it. There, go right there. I got it for you, Ron. There, go right there. The young people, problem with the older people is that when we see them, we always want to tell them what's wrong with them. It's not really telling them. It's like we trying to correct them. We giving them positive criticism, right? But when they doing good, we don't go back and salute them. So there's a problem there. Because you only see the bad in me.
Right.
Why you don't see the good in me? Why you ain't see when I broke up the fight? Why you ain't see when I helped the old lady across the street? Why you ain't see when I did this, that, and the third? And that's one thing that I do. I acknowledge the young brothers. Yo, man, I heard you had a good job, man. Y'all heard you got a job, man. Y'all heard you out the street, man. Hey, yo, you looking good, bro. You got your head up. Yeah. I acknowledge them when they doing something wrong or when they doing something right. So when I go to them and approach them about something wrong, they listen to me. They don't be like, yo, man, you all about business. Nah, they know that when I found out you had that job and nobody came up to you, I was the one that came and said, yo, what up, bro? I heard about you. Yo, how you know? I know everything. The same way I found out when you started some trouble is the same way I found out when you got a job. And I put the same energy into when I was looking for you to tell you, yo, man, leave that alone. I put that same energy into looking for you to go, yo, bro, woo, I heard. And that's what we got to do. You know what I'm saying?
I like
celebrate them. Basically, celebrate them. We got to celebrate them.
You're going, you know, like when I first started my organization about 7 years ago, a sister called me, right? Around my way on Morris Avenue, around 183rd. She said, K-Bond, you got to come around my block. I need you to talk to these young dudes. So I said, what happened? She said, you got to come around here. Went around our block. I seen some young brothers in front of the building. There was young brothers, though. I went upstairs. I'm like, yo, what's going on? She said, these young people in front of my building every day when I get from work and such. I said, they be here every day, all day. She said, no, only when I get from work. And they stand down there. They be down there for a couple of hours making noise. I said, all right. I said, I'm gonna go. I said, you ever asked them? Nah, I ain't asked them. First red flag. So I go downstairs. I see the young brothers out there. They had a couple of girls with them. Chilling, look them up, you know, chill. So, yo, what's up, man? I ask your brothers a question. Yeah, what up, OG? What's going on? I said, yo, man, y'all living here? Nah, we don't live here, OG. I said, so, you know, we'll bring y'all to chill out in front of this building. One young brother said, oh, can my little sister go to the elementary school right there? And when I go to junior high school, and when I come, I got to wait for her to come from school before I could, you know, and then I go home. Only be here for like an hour until she get from school, and then we walk home because she can't walk home by herself. Simple. I said, y'all make sure y'all stay right here every day because y'all safe right here. Y'all stay right here and wait for your little sister, brother. Peace. Went upstairs, told y'all, brother, he just waiting for his little sister like we used to have to do and make sure our siblings got home safe. And, you know, they don't want to be roaming in the neighborhood, and I'm glad they're not roaming in the neighborhood. They safe right here. Let them stay right there. Right. It's only going to be an hour.
Right. So you know, you're coming up with some real good suggestions, which shows and prove that you really in the community trying to make a change.
Yeah.
You know, how long have you been in the community doing community work?
Well, you know, all my life I've been doing the community work, but like as far as stepping up and doing it with my organization and all that, 8 years now. February we made 8 years. So we're 8 years in, man, you know, and you gotta learn how to like communicate with people. You can't always be right. You can't always be the one with the last word, because most of the time, the average person who got a problem, their problem is that nobody don't want to hit it. Everybody always, when I go to my mother's house, she's like, oh, you should be doing this. I go to the homeboys, you need to stop doing this. I'll go over here. You need to start doing this. Like, when somebody gonna hear me?
Yeah. Yo, that's what me and Mike were talking about earlier on the podcast. And you know, it's like we all want to be heard, but as for me, my personal issues and stuff like that, I stopped sharing my issues with people because people care, but then they don't care. You know what I'm saying? So
it depends on what you feel that they don't care, because just because you don't see immediate results and they ain't break down and cry and all that don't mean that they didn't care and they trying to work with you, but they just know how to go about it a different way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we expect the people to show like we show. Like, sometimes you may go up to somebody you heard, like, say if somebody passed away and you go in there, some people are gonna fall out right now. How such passed away? Mm-hmm. Some people are gonna be like, and they're gonna walk away, but they was just as much as hurt. They just reactions was different. Some people even smile when they really hurt. They they do that little giggle, and you be like, oh, you think it's funny? You think it's funny? No, that's just how they, that's how their body react, because they are shut down. They are boom. They don't know what to do.
Yeah, you go walk it off.
Yeah, some people it'll take them tomorrow morning. Some people take a month later. How? And they fall out. You be like, what the hell happened? Junie died. You be like, Junie died a month ago. It just hit him. It just hit him. So we
rest in peace, Judy. Whoever Judy is, rest in peace, Judy.
Yeah, you feel me? So everybody reacts in a different way. So sometimes we look for a reaction, and when we don't get that reaction that we looking for, we say, oh, they don't care. When the person do care, but they just trying to figure out the way that they know how to help you.
I think it comes down, as Ron said that earlier too, so about that. It's just mental health. Because
it's communication, because a lot of times somebody can tell you that also. You know what I'm saying? And not leave you with that question mark. Like, oh man, this dude don't really care. Could be like, yo, homie, check it out, man. Listen, for real. I'm just laughing because that's just my natural reaction when I hear something like that. But I do care about what you're saying. And I do want to, I want to hear you all out, and I'm willing to sit here and hear you out, but you just hit me crazy with that little, what you just said, man. You came at me, I wasn't expecting to hear that. And the person who feel comfortable will sit back down like, oh, I thought you ain't really want to hear. Nah, man, you just came out of the blue skies and said that crazy junk. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's just the communication to make that bond stronger.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, you're saying communication. So this is what happens to me. Like, and I think this is what happens between me and Mike. Being that me and Mike is the host of the show. What happens is
arguing brothers.
Mike tells me whatever's going on, right? I go, yeah, man, I feel you, but yo, you gotta hold your nuts, bro. Yo, we gotta pick yourself up by your own bootstraps.
Yeah,
we gotta keep it moving. We gotta keep going. That's my approach. Now, is it bad? Is it good? I don't know. All I know is the way my mentality is when I wake up, it's time to go. Go to sleep, wake up, go.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I understand where Ron's coming from, because I'm the same way too.
Me too.
Because I'm the same, and there's times I'm like, yo, I'm effing tired. Like, Ron could relate. You wouldn't there when that explosion happened. That time Ron came over, he came and checked me. Appreciate that. And he said, "You're too calm for a person." I said, "I wasn't there, but like, but coming, you're just too calm." I didn't know how to. I'm not gonna react as quick to a situation like that, because I'm the type of person, I'm gonna react, but I like to scan out first before I make my move, because I don't want to be erratic, or should I say, without thinking. And there's times I do have a delay reaction to emotionally to certain things, because I gotta process it first. And today I learned, I gotta be more expressive, which it was therapeutic to help.
Yeah,
but I gotta go through things logically first. I gotta, like, does that make sense? Why I'm reacting this way, or why this person reacting this way? And I'm like, you know what? I can't fault them for not processing the information I'm processing it, because we both had different perspectives. Same picture, but you're looking at it from a different angle. So I'm like, okay, I gotta pull myself back and be like, all right, let me just shut up.
Yeah, just listen.
And I
So
really,
the same way. I'll be the same way too. It's time you
yeah.
shooting off. Like, man, cool out, man. I gotta cool myself out.
Yeah,
That's
and
easy, yo.
I
Yeah,
go for a walk. Although it work against me, like, oh, you're not respecting me. No, I like. Let me just go for a walk. It's not disrespecting. It's just that I gotta make sure before I say something stupid, because then if I, react where you want me to react, then I'm engaging doing the dumb things.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna say something that's not, that's
Somebody
not
taking
right.
you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna regret it after. Cause I'm like, I know that's not me, but I'm gonna do that because I want to give you that satisfaction at that moment, and then it doesn't solve anything.
No, I
So,
don't. It's like an action. Action causes reaction.
yeah, instead of a response, you know what I'm saying? Responding, I'm responding to your call. So I don't want to react. I want to respond to what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So I get what Ron's saying. Ron is, you know what I'm saying? Trust me. Every time Ron and I talk, like I call him the big brother Ron. This time we go back and I'm like, yeah, I hear you, Ron. I hear you.
Yeah, but it's just like promotion, man. That's really what it boils down to. Because like we used to promote everything, so I could like Joe Budden probably figured like I'm not gonna have a conversation with this dude because I don't know what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if they came out and showed people and made commercials and this, that, and third, brothers probably be more attracted to it. But that's not what they're gonna do, because you do all that, then everybody gonna get onto it, and then the profit ain't gonna be as big as what it is. So it ain't meant for everybody.
My opinion with Adin Ross is this, right? My opinion is that he's a young Jewish kid who hangs around a lot of quote unquote black people, and for some weird reason our people love white people in black spaces.
We do, because we're very welcoming people.
It's not, yeah, we're very welcoming. We're very welcoming.
But I see what he's saying.
But
we'll give him a bigger platform than we'll give you.
Exactly.
Right? And we know all your background. We know your credibility. We know everything. We don't know nothing about this brother.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But he getting invited all VIP section. He getting invited here. He down here. He on this dude mixtape. He's speaking. He's blogging over here. And everybody, we know your background. We know you official.
Yeah.
You can't get nowhere. So I understand exactly what
that's what I'm talking. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's
Can I give a prime example?
No, exactly.
What Ron said is true.
Like, huh?
What you said is true. It's because even down to hip hop, and again, it's not no hate. We accepted Eminem more than Cannabis, right?
Yeah, but Eminem is nice, man. It's like skill spoke for him now. I'm not
saying he's not garbage.
The little Peep dude and all them other dudes, little Malibu and all them. I can understand them. Now, we just do them.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but Eminem spoke for himself. Like he was nice. Man.
Yeah, but for some weird reason, black folks, so-called,
will support our own
love. No, not that too. But I'm saying love. This kid Adin Ross is really a regular Jewish kid, like any other Jewish kid. Who has, he's educated, so he's articulate, right? So he could speak well, he could communicate well. That's where he's going right. And but it's like I saw him on a live stream with Sexy Red. He's on a live stream with just like surrounded with so-called black people. Like it's like a thing that black people love, like just like the lesson said, loving the devil because because he gives us nothing.
Gives you nothing.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, we love this mother. Why? Yeah. Why? I mean, because look, I'm watching the stream and I'm like, I don't see what's to this kid really.
But it's to all of them, man. It's like even when you go down to the talk hosts and all that. Oh, you be like, wait, who's making it? Dudes is so corny, it's a shame. And they be the best for like 30 years, and you got these dudes breaking their neck. You know what I'm saying? Or City Hall and them. These dudes is cracking you up.
Yeah.
They ain't getting nowhere. Like, wait up, what's going on here, man? This dude jokes is so plain and it's corny, man.
Now we gotta take it to Diddy. They might have went to them Diddy parties.
Oh shit.
Might have gone into that door.
Yo, that's another thing. Let's get back to that, man. Well, I got to get back to that. What is a party?
Well, party with Diddy?
A party.
Like, imagine I walk up to you right now, Mikey. I'm like, yo, what up, Mark? What's up, Mikey? Yo, what up? Yo, what you doing Friday, God? Yo, maintain it. Hey, yo, man, what's up, man? You want to go with me to a party? Hey, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you go to a party. I'm talking about a party.
Nah, I'm gonna talk about what said.
Like, what party? We going to
sometimes I gotta tell Diddy no.
Like, what type of party we going to,
That's that. I'm gonna tell you what kind of party I think that is.
That's that. Take that.
With e-pills, with cocaine, with alcohol, with weed.
But we done been to them parties. That's not called a party.
And to add to that, what I'm saying, when you wake up, all you hear is take that.
Yeah, what's a party?
Crazy
stuff. Been to parties, everybody smoking, drinking. Yeah, that's a party, man.
Yeah.
A party is more narcotics in the situation.
That's what Diddy wants.
Nah, man. All right, that's a party. That's a turn up. Yo, we're gonna turn up.
But then why is he looking for somebody's tie?
Hold on.
All that can't be there because he's saying I want to party with you.
Yeah.
He trying to squeeze.
How much narcotics we gonna have just me and you?
Yeah.
And why
he sung happy birthday to him.
Party, man? Where the girls at? Where the DJ? You know what I'm saying?
And he sung happy birthday to him and like he was Marilyn Monroe's happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I would have threw a rock at him, bro.
Yeah,
I would have took one of some rock bottles and I would have beamed at his fucking part of me in his head. How dare you sing like that?
You want to party, yo? You see that, yo? He was feeling very uncomfortable. Fab, like y'all ready to party with you, man? Y'all know what I'm saying, man. When we going, yo? And then he keep calling you daddy. Yo, daddy. I'm saying where you going?
I like that, daddy.
Listen, man. Yo, listen, pump. Man, you cool? Yo, homie, sit over there somewhere, man. Work, cause you getting under your you irritating me now, man.
I don't even call I don't even call my father daddy. It sounds like what up, Pop? That's it. None of that.
My son call me Pops.
Yeah, what am I gonna call you, daddy? Yo, check us out, daddy. I love how you. He told me that, but I love how you looking out there, daddy. Working hard, daddy. Yeah, yo, bro.
Yes, it sounds, and then he keeps saying it. It's like it sounded crazy. You know what I'm saying? You should feel
daddy.
Yeah, especially like a brother like me.
I would have told Puff to get my mom, Puff. How dare you?
Yo, look, God, I've been incarcerated and all that before. From start catching a flag, like, yo, hold on, money. Hey, yo, listen, man, don't call me daddy, man. Bro, you got me twisted, man. My name is K-Ball, man. Hope I don't gotta tell you that again, man.
Yo, daddy. And he always gonna fix somebody's tie. I'm like, bro, you don't have to fix my tie. I just came out the limo, bro. I'm fine, bro. You don't have to fix
and then you invite me to a party with just me and you licking your lips and all this. Yo, you making me feel very uncomfortable, man. You know what I'm saying?
And not to say that we getting caught up in the crazy.
I gotta go.
There's a part that he was dancing when Meek is on a microphone rapping to that Luther Vandross beat, and he's like next to him like this. Like, bro, why you up? Don't dance next to me. Back up.
Yeah, come on back, man.
Yeah, I want to make your back, yo, bro. He's like this, up in his fist like this.
Hey, yo, look, I see I was busting crazy ride, and you pulling me all like, you know, the youngest, like this and all that,
bro.
Yeah, you know,
what about that picture with Diddy and Meek with the matching clothes?
Oh man,
oh my God,
that ain't nothing. You know what's the funniest picture that everybody keep on acting like they ain't see was the one where it was, I think it was French Montana, and all of them was at the joint. They all was lined up with the powder blue suits and the green suits. All of them was there. They was all in one line, like spooning, like 5 of them. Like, yo, that shit look crazy, man.
Whoa. Hey, you. Man. Hey, you.
Yo.
That looked real crazy. 5 grown men all leaning to the side like this. And it ain't even, it's like everybody like boom, boom, boom with dirt. Like,
Meek was in that?
Huh?
Meek was in that?
I can't. It was 5 of them in there. I know it was 5 of them. I'll send you the picture.
Yo, what about that time Meek was in the pool and he got his head down and Diddy was like, "You doing good, daddy?" Like, did you see Meek?
Yeah, man. Yo, Meek is good, man. I don't know, man. I ain't gonna throw no dirt on Meek. But it's Puff Daddy with all that, man. You know what I'm saying?
All that daddy.
He's coming at you. Yo, it just saying, you know, I don't know if he think it's extra all can cool or whatever. Wait from New York. You know, brothers don't play that, man. You know, if people gonna say,
that's what I'm saying. He know that.
People gonna say, yo, nah, they be doing that in New York. They do not. We don't do that in New York, man. We don't call nobody no daddy.
I never call my partner daddy. I'll never be hanging out with Rama. Yo, you looking good out there, daddy. Yeah, daddy.
Yo, imagine look, check it out.
Like
yo,
this.
check this out, y'all.
Yo, I don't know, man. I don't know if this is gonna work. This podcast, bro.
Let me tell you,
Yo, check this
we
out.
are Caribbean men. Ron from Virgin Islands, family from family from Cape Boy, Virgin Islands as well.
Nah, South Carolina.
All right, listen, we all melanated men. We come from families of men.
Yeah.
We don't call each other daddy. We don't call our pops daddy. We don't.
Hey, yo, look, check this out. I'm gonna have y'all cracking up. Imagine you walk in the house, right, and go to your real father, your father that birthed you, and you walk up in the house, a grown man. You like, yo, what's up, daddy? Hey, yo, daddy, yo, when we gonna go party, daddy? Your pops will slap you.
Nah, my pops go like this. What
Wait, what are you talking about? Party.
Yeah, like, yo, your boy, I'll move your bubble.
Yeah, I want to really party with you. I want to party. Like,
we go party, daddy. I mean, yo, hold on, man.
I got a text that his house was raided.
Yeah.
But they keep on saying that, brother. They done said that about like since the Cassidy thing. Every 2-3 days they've been having a raid saying that they raided Puff Daddy house. They raided Puff Daddy house. So don't go for that one.
Tracked to Caribbean island amid raids. So he's in the Caribbean right now.
Yeah, you be in the Caribbean too. You know. Right, yo, look, you see Russell Simmons. Shit,
yeah, he left the country.
Yeah, he left the country, man. Because a lot of things that brothers do. Don't forget, man. Like you said, karma is and who's gonna stand up for Puff Daddy when everybody that he was down with is really doing bad, man. So they can wait for this day to come. So
what Kanye said?
On me a nickel too.
What Kanye said? He said Russell Simmons say, I pray for me. I say, yeah, me too.
Yo, so I would say that at this point Diddy is no longer a billionaire, right?
Everybody cut him off. Revolt cut him off. Ciroc cut him off. Everybody cut him off. The ladies that was on the show with the thing, all of them refused to go back to work, but they said that they don't want to be down with that. Once he signed took that deal with Cassidy, you automatically, regardless of what you said, that you admitted to all the stuff she said. So a lot of females, they felt that they already was sexually assaulted or something happened to them in the past. Like, I can't work here. They're against all of that. So Puff Daddy,
he's a rap.
Daddy on the down.
He's a rap.
Yeah, down with Sproul, man. Yeah.
It's a shame though to see what's happening. You know what I mean? Because we all watched this dude come up.
Yeah,
Diddy is our era. You know what I'm saying? Like starting with Mary J and just Uptown in general.
Diddy messed up hip hop too, man.
Yo, hold on.
He destroyed hip hop.
Yo, he did with all of that suits and all of that.
Yeah, he got in there. And and all the moves that he was making, and people was making the moves with him, and Russell Simmons and all of them, they tore hip hop up, man. And they got the people putting in all type of stuff. They gave all of these people that, like the Wu-Tang said, who's your A&R, mountain climber who plays electric guitar. They gave these people the ability to run the labels and to do all this and to do all that, and they did it out of, again, greed. Going back, that's Puff's middle name, Greed. His name should be Greedy Daddy.
Yeah,
they did all that for greed, man. They sold out everybody for greed, and look to the state of hip hop is in all the way to today.
Yeah, because when he came out around Peace, Arnell Bay in the building. Hold on 1 second, Arnell Bay. Hold on.
Take that, man.
Nah, don't do that. Don't
No, because now when I hear that now, I'm like, yo, that sounds scary. And I'm like, what are they taking, bro? What are they taking? Yo, that dude, man, was
that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, yo, hold on. We got the brother Sharif in the building.
Sharif, watch Sharif. Tell them Puff Daddy went skin out.
Oh, he definitely did.
Yeah, man, Puff Daddy sold out, man.
He's the brown skin Epstein right now.
Yeah. Here's some serious hot water too, man. And don't forget, It's just getting deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper because every day they keep on bringing up more stuff on them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real.
Now they
I'm
got a
telling you.
son in the middle of it. They don't bring his son name up and stuff and all that, you know.
These sexual deviants is over with them, man. These sexual deviants is coming, you know.
Yo, you know, today, after K Born, it's after K Born, after the hour with K Born.
Yeah, I'm about to break out right now, man. 'Cause I gotta go to the clinic.
All right, you could go ahead, but you don't necessarily have to leave when we do this sometimes. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, you know, regular, I'm gonna stay on with y'all, man. But I just gotta make a move today. But you know, I'm gonna stay on the bill, man. But it's a blessing being with y'all brothers. Hey, yo, peace, brother. Hey, y'all just go to the temple too, man. To the Moorish Signs joint on Friday.
Appreciate you. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
so you know, I'm most definitely with the ills and the malls, man. I respect y'all to the fullest, man.
Likewise.
Peace and blessings, God. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Peace,
bro.
Peace.
Yeah, that was a good bill right there, brother Sharif. We were talking about Diddy, talking about Adin Ross, and the climate of what's going on in the internet, what's popping right now on the internet, which is streaming. And going live on YouTube is a really important thing we should do, and because streaming and going live is popping right now. So, you know, we were talking about like the biggest streamers right now, which is Adin Ross is one of the biggest streamers. Kai Cenat is one of the biggest streamers. We were talking about Joe Budden, but that was that subject. Right now on Moorish Monday, we're talking about the Moors.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
all right.
He said on Moorish Monday.
Moorish Mondays, man.
Moorish
You're the headliner, brother.
Right. That's right. I'm trying to find better lighting. I'm trying to find a spot where there's better lighting. To sit this phone in.
Your Reef look like family right there. He looking like Uncle Andy. Shout out to the Bishop family.
Uncle Andy. That's funny.
We'll be like,
will that work?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah,
that works. Let me get this set up. Hold on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh yeah, I know it. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, that works.
Yeah. Hold on just a second.
Brother Sharif just finished teaching the class.
Yeah, hell yeah. Nah, trust me, bro. We good. You know, we in the industry. We not going to any parties we get invited. The moment we hear somebody say NYP, we'd like to invite you guys to like really party. We're starting to fight, Ron. We're gonna fight.
This is what I'm gonna do. You want me to really party, huh? You really want me to do that? You want me to go to your party? Let's put a check in my hand right now. And then as soon as they put the check in my hand, I dip. I'm out of there.
Hell yeah, we out. I'm gonna be like, gonna get my mom. We out.
Yo, but you know what's crazy about those parties, man, that we hear about, man. I had some experiences before, man. You know, not no homosexual experiences.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like where you go to a party and a lot of stuff that's happening in the room. You part of the weed crowd and the alcohol crowd, and then all of a sudden, somebody in the back, they're part of a whole nother crowd.
They bring out that plate, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right. And then you over there, you looking like, nah, I ain't messing with that. You know what I mean? Some people get lured in by that and they try to become friends with everybody in the party, and then they wake up, fondled and all kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, but this is Moorish Monday. We going with Brother Sharif is here with a fez on. We gotta cut that talk.
Yeah, my bad, God. We got the fez. Yeah, we got the fez. Let's switch it up.
So,
Salam, Mo.
More Sharif. Thank you for coming out tonight. Sharif will be on Mondays at 8:00 live. Join the live 8:00 at night Mondays, and just to let y'all know, if you want to ask a question, hit the super chat. We are eligible for super chat, so you can use the super chat. Use the super chat. Yes. I'm going to keep reiterating that over and over and over again.
Use that super chat.
But Brother Sharif, man, it's you're coming on tonight. It's so the timing couldn't be better, because We just hit 1,000 subscribers over the weekend.
Yeah,
That's what's up. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful
man.
work.
NYP is officially a business.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes,
That's
sir.
beautiful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we so to celebrate that, what we did was posted your first video with us.
Oh
Posted
wow.
that yesterday.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, brother.
Oh wow. I'm it's a blessing just to be along for the ride, man. You know, and watching, and then I'm hearing more and more about New Yorkers Perspective podcast. I mean, like,
Thank you.
it's in a sense with some people, the brand and my name are becoming kind of synonymous. It's kind of cool.
Right.
Of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout outs to the brother Ron.
Yes,
Coming
sir.
up with the idea years ago. Shout out to you, Reef, all our guests. Shout out to my lady for holding me down. She always supporting this. With times I'm like, I can't do this. She pushed me forward. So shout out to you. Shout out to everybody, man.
Listen,
we
let me
appreciate the
tell you,
listeners.
I was in DC this past weekend. It was a fallen soldier, past Grand Mufti of the Moorish Science People of America, right?
Condolences, my brother.
Brother T. Forster Ill.
Mhm.
So the Moors showed up. I mean, they came from as far as the Midwest and as far as Alabama, to show their support and give honor. And during that time, a sister came up to me and said, I'm learning so much from you, brother. It's a blessing to meet you in person. Da 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 da. And I'm like, praise the Lord, that's good. I said, well, what do you mean? She goes, yeah, on the New Yorker's perspective.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's good. It's a beautiful thing, because this New Yorker's perspective idea was an idea that I had in my mind years ago. It was years ago, and I was like, me and Mike always had like a pause, no Diddy, a chemistry.
Yo, could we see what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't say nothing like "Go Daddy," nothing like that. I said, yeah, that's my brother. I said, shut up.
Yo, we always had like a chemistry. You know what I mean? So I was like, yo, if it wasn't gonna be my man Terrain, who I've known since he was a kid, to do this podcast, it's got to be Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Mike and I, when we have conversations, it just flows. You know what I'm saying? And the great thing, the thing about Mike is that he knows when to come in,
Right.
and then he knows when to back off. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on, man!
He's doing it.
So I knew like when I was saying it, I was like, nah, I shouldn't say it.
He's gonna hate us for this one.
It's not gonna come out right at all.
It's not gonna come out right. Yo, so I was like, Mike could be the perfect person for it, and then it just didn't happen at the time. You know what I mean? Because we were, in my mind, the George Floyd thing happened, so I felt like, we need to get boots on the ground and do something in the community. So the initiative was Project African Restoration. Project African Restoration. It kind of didn't go the way we needed it to go. So we even though we were really far in dealing with it, we had lawyers behind us and all of that.
It was a terrible, great idea, but the constant the
you know what it was. You know what it was. I wasn't listening to Mike.
The plan.
He was like, "Yo, you got two." He said, "Yo, it's better when it's not too many people."
Yo, brother Ron, that is golden information. A lot of us, especially our people, we tend to judge merit by the numbers.
Mm-hmm. And that was my point.
Yeah.
Not only it wasn't that Ron came with the idea to the house. It was a great idea. I'm on board with it. We had the people, but some people were so rigid in their teaching, their school of thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Ron and I would talk. It was like the mafia. We talk to each other. I explain, Ron, take it easy on this. I can say, wow. Right. Be understanding of that, brother. I can't use words like gentle or whatever. Be understanding of that, brother.
Right.
Because you know, you're militant, and they, you know, they can't whatever.
Right.
Because damn you, Diddy, whatever, it wouldn't work out. So that's what happened.
Yeah, you know, yeah, because we had so my idea with the paw joint was, you know, we put all the groups together. We got
Yeah.
the Moors, we got the 5%, the same exact thing that's happening on this platform. That was the idea.
Nice.
When we all came together, it was cool.
Yes.
But
yeah,
I don't really want to talk about how it, you know, what happened, like the stuff that really happened behind the scenes with that group.
Well, you know,
anyway,
another thing that we have an issue with, our people have an issue with, is this. And this is Moorish Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to always. Listen. I don't want to always have a Moorish conversation.
Right.
I mean, think about it. When two Italians come together, they never met each other, and they realize they're Italian. Do they talk for hours about the glory of old Italy?
No.
No, they talk about, let's get this money.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Earlier, you saying that crazy. You saying that earlier.
You know,
I was
it's
saying
like
that earlier.
a lot of times, all we're good for is a Moorish conversation. And then when you got different groups coming together, that's all they want to do. See what I'm saying? So all 5%ers want to do is have a 5% conversation. When we all have the same problems.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We all have the same problems. You see what I'm saying? What we want to do, or what I personally want to demonstrate, is that the teachings of Prophet Noble Drew Ali and the Moorish Science Temple of America can provide, us applying those teachings to our real life problems can provide solutions that we weren't able to come up with before. See that? We want to aim this stuff at our problems, people, not gangbang with each other as to who has the better medicine.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what happened. You know, it was like the prophet said, or you know, that's not how we function in the 5% nation, and it was like,
it was too much. Yeah.
A lot going on with that.
And
Now,
you know, I'm gonna be real too. Mental health played a role too. I'm just gonna leave it like that.
Absolutely.
Oh God.
Absolutely. Yes. I'm sure it did. You know, you know, but that's what I want to see. How can we craft a way to address police brutality?
Right.
You know, how about how can we attack the racial wealth gap?
Right.
You see, these are real issues. You see what I'm saying? These are real issues. How can we jumpstart voluntary community economics? And I have to say voluntary, because we'll talk about the glory days of Black Wall Street and totally miss the fact that Black Wall Street happened largely, and this is not to take away from our brothers and sisters, but let's keep it real. That was Jim Crow era.
Yeah.
They didn't have no other choice. They didn't have any other choice.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's why I said voluntary, community economics.
Right. I was talking about that earlier.
Yeah, everything you're saying, he was saying that, Reef, and what both your brothers both your brothers is on the same page in what you're saying, because I agree with you. Because if you look at YouTube, people are stuck arguing about old doctrine, right? As if they lived at that time era. Yeah. You don't have the answers. I'm gonna tell you what it says in this book right here. Negro, you was not there.
Right? You, brother.
We all speculating.
It's become woke Jerry Springer. You know?
Yeah.
Woke. It's just trivia now. A lot of times, it's just trivia, and it's like, like I give an example. I give an example. There's a reason, for instance, in the Moorish Quran questionnaire, in our questionnaire, what was the nationality of Ruth? Ruth was a Moabitess. Okay. How is that knowledge useful, and where is it useful? See, that's not just me personally. That's not something that I'm going to be out running around on a soapbox about. The average person doesn't even know who Ruth the Moabitess was. right?
Yeah.
It has a particular context of importance. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so it has to be used properly. It's not the possessing of a thing, it's the knowing of its use. And a lot of times, like I said, a lot of what's passing as knowledge or good information is just trivia. But that's how it's being used, and that's how it's being treated. You know what I'm saying? Who has the better trivia? Which really translates, sadly, at the end to who has the most provocative thing to say.
Right. As Brother Mike always says, mental masturbation or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Literally, yes.
Intellectual masturbation.
Intellectual masturbation.
It's like, get over it, get over it.
Right. Peace, Stephon, Lewis L. Yeah.
What happened?
No, I was shouting people out in the chat.
Brother Sharif, and we gotta bring K-Born and Brother Sharif up to speed of what's going on. So, matter of fact, Sharif, you probably know about this. When people are in the chat, we gotta acknowledge them, like Asiatic Soldier.
Yes,
Soldier who said shalom, and he gave a muscle and a 100 for Sharif.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, we're gonna be when people come in, we're gonna not make sure we acknowledge people coming in.
By the way, shout out to my good brother, and I owe him an apology. I just want to say it. I don't know if he's watching or he will be watching, but shout out to my brother, Zion Lex. Shout out to the brother. That's my guy. We were supposed to have been on the show, doing something. So, yeah, shout out to that brother. That brother is sharp.
Mm-hmm.
That's peace right there, man.
He's and for the viewers and everything, and going back to what you said, Brother Ron and Brother Mikey, he's a Hebrew Israelite, identifies as a Hebrew Israelite who also has no problem saying that he's a Moor. And that's not a nod of being or patronizing the Moorish movement. The brother's a grown man. He ain't got to do that. He was like, no.
Salute Asiatic Soldier.
Yeah.
Soldier.
Yes, sir. So, that's a good brother.
Now, Brother Sharif, right now we're kind of freestyling tonight because it's like a party. This is like our party tonight. we got Sharif helped us get to 1,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? That last see I came through. He's Jordan. I came through. I grabbed the rebound. Who am I? Rodman. I'm Rodman. Mike, who are you?
It's just the black guy.
No, matter of fact, I'm you're Pippin. I'm Rodman. I grabbed the rebound, and I tossed the ball to Brother Sharif on Sunday.
Jordan,
boom.
Yeah, that's it. Why I gotta be Pippin for? Pippin's going through hell right now.
Video got us over 1,000 subscribers. Go ahead, brother. Mike.
I said I don't have to be Pippin. Pippin's going through hell right now.
Right.
Yo, peace to Brother Ray Bay. He goes under the name of Arts, Beats, and Culture. I just remember that logo. I know that's Brother Ray.
Ray Bay.
Brother Hagen's Bay.
Yep.
Yo, Islam, brother, man. Good to hear. Yes, sir. That's my guy.
Peace to the brother, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Big Z's, brother. Big Z's.
Yeah. I see the Z. Yeah, I see the Z. Now check this out. So like I said, brothers, we're gonna have Brother Sharif on Mondays at 8 o'clock. And then we got something cooking up on Wednesdays too. I don't know if we're gonna go live on Wednesdays though. I'm not sure. So right now we're partying. We hit the 1,000 subs. Thanks to everybody who subbed to the channel. Really appreciate that. They said true indeed. Islam, Big Z's, LOL.
Love and light to all the subscribers, to all the viewers, the listeners, anybody that shared our page, our guests.
Yes.
Shout out to the Walking Quran, Sharif, Arnil Bey, Dr. Dyer, Sunez Allah.
Ray Bay,
Ray Bay. I forgot Ray Bay. Ray Bay's a good brother. I met him out in Brooklyn when I was in Brooklyn one time. Temple 11. Was it at Temple 11?
21 will be the 21.
21. Yeah, on Bainbridge. I met the brother, man.
Yep, 21. That's his temple.
Yeah. Please get the money.
Yeah. So we have Ray Bay on there. You know, thanks to everybody who contributed. Even my brother O from Colonial Projects. You know, we grew up together. You know, he's been watching the journey. He always supports. So respect and love to you too, brother.
Beautiful.
Ray Bay said he remember Mike.
Yeah. Shout out to Ray Bay, man.
Yeah, so like I said, we're just kicking it right now. It's a party time. You know what I mean? Moorish Mondays, though. Next week we come back with some hot fire. Right now, I want you to, you know, let's talk about it, Sharif. When you first did the first interview, I mean, what was your thoughts? Like, what made you say, you know what? Because I contacted Brother Sharif via Facebook.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
You know what I'm saying? And Brother Sharif was like, all right, let's do it. And then it just snowballed into what it is now.
That's
so
right.
what made you say, all right, you know what? Let me rock with the brothers.
You know, I've had my share of, you know, negative media, right? I think it was a matter of, well, it was a matter of timing on a number of levels. One, I had made the decision to be more public. You know what I'm saying? I had made that decision. And so the fact that you approached me about being on the show was like, you know what? Okay, you know, you ask and you receive. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so that was one. And then two was, you know, you're a straight shooter, brother. You know what I'm saying?
That's
you're a
fact,
straight shooter. You know, you ain't got no scales on your back. You know what I'm saying?
Now Ron is direct, man.
I like it's just straightforward. Mikey the same way. You're just straightforward, you know. And
likewise, bro.
You know exactly where you are. You know what I'm saying? And
we got the Moors in the house with the feds. It's a celebration, man. It's a celebration, man.
Arnell Bay is also Islam. You gotta turn your mic on. Yeah, here we go.
Islam. Peace and love. Assalamu alaikum. The Kung Fu Grand Sheik said, man, we ain't got to just talk about the temple. We can talk about everything. What up? I like that.
Yeah.
It's a celebration.
I had to get Brother Arnell Bay on too. I just recently, just now, just text him like, yo, just come on. Because Arnell Bay, it was before Sharif, it was Arnell Bay, right? Yeah. So Arnell Bay was the first Moor we had on, right?
Yeah.
So thank you for contributing to the platform, Brother Arnell Bay. You really helped out. You know what I'm saying? Thanks a lot. You know, you still got the biggest video on the platform.
Right.
Still got the biggest.
When we gonna have a day when Brother Sharif and Brother Ron is in the gym together?
We gotta make that happen.
We gotta make that happen.
I don't want him to beat me up though. I don't want to.
Reef like he
they talking about the deadlift game, bro. They talking about the deadlift game. So why don't you and the Kung Fu Grand Sheik get together and do an awesome video?
Brother Sharif, that'll do a lot of views if we, you know what I mean, put that together.
Brother, listen, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah,
I really do.
Yeah. That'll be dope. That'll be super dope.
But I want to salute both of you brothers, Arnell Bay and Sharif Bay. You guys contributed a lot to this platform, and I appreciate you guys. Love and light to you both. Shout out to Arnell Bay for correcting me one time. He said, "No, that's not the name. It's Imam Malik." You remember that?
Right?
He's like, no, it's Imam Malik, brother.
That's that Chicago information. That's Chi-Town stuff.
He's like, Imam, brother, Imam.
So you know, as we were talking about, you know, Mike and I creating a platform or organization called Project African Restoration for the community, and we had Moors come together, gods come together, and just kind of like went left because of the conflicting of the doctrines and stuff like that. I don't want to say everybody, you know what I'm saying, because that wouldn't be right, because everybody who was a part of PAR would be looking at this and go, who had a problem really? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was really kind of one person, but but that one issue threw everything off. But my whole point is that coming together under one common cause.
Yes, sir.
Right, being that this Moorish Monday, We got the brother Arnell Bay and brother Sharif Bay in the building. I'm sure, just like me, I probably disagree with certain of the things that you think, brother Sharif. I probably disagree with some of the things brother Arnell Bay thinks.
Right.
However, but what's that common thing that we can grab hold of and ride that wave and make some things happen with?
Come on, brother. And see that right there. See, even nationality is a means to an end. It's a means to an end. What is the end? The prophet says it on the back of the questionnaire, the uniting of Asia. You see what I'm saying? Or at first, the uniting of the Asiatic nation in the states of North America, right? Mm-hmm. And then once we're united, we unite with the rest of the world. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. So that's Islamic thinking, what you just expressed, Brother Ron. Okay, we may disagree on a whole bunch of things, but if there's one thing we agree on, that means we can rock out. We can work together.
Right.
That's what it means.
Exactly.
And so Islamic thinking is in the pursuit of unity, the pursuit of oneness. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Now, his appellation is pronounced Aniel Elohim of Venus.
What did it say it again? What they say?
This brother or sister, I don't know. JM says your appellation is Aniel, female Elohim of Venus.
The Elohim aren't female, and Elo is, first of all, Elo is the singular. Elohim is plural. Him is the suffix, the Aramaic suffix meaning more than one, right? Mm-hmm. You know, Anael is, you know, Venus. Some people consider the planet Venus to be feminine. Some people consider that, but the archangel itself is not. Anael is Anael.
That's it. You know, study the 72 angels, divine energies, intelligences. You understand, people.
Brother Arnell Bay looked like he lost more weight.
Yeah,
he did, man. He out there.
He be on that bike.
Yeah, man.
Arnell Bay on that bike every day.
Yeah.
How many miles you doing on bike now, Arnell Bay?
I'm working on it. It's Ramadan. Ramadan got us that bike. That's right.
Sure.
But I got to get back to the gym.
Yeah.
15 miles.
Right.
15 miles. Nice. And at what time are you getting in that 15 miles? Arnell Bay? He doesn't hear us. So back to what I was saying. The commonality.
Usually after 9:00 p.m.
No. I'm saying how much, like for instance, I'll do 15 miles in 45 minutes. Are you getting that 15 miles in an hour? Or 45 minutes?
2 hours.
2 hours. Oh, so you just cruising.
2 hours.
You just good. So you just cruising, you know, taking your time on that bike. Yeah, that's how you burn a lot of fat, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. After I do the 15, right? After I do the 15, after I do the 15, I don't count the rest.
Got you, brother. JM said Venus is a female energy. Know your astrology.
Why is Venus a female energy?
Well, I can't. Well, I'm waiting for. I think. Okay, I'm gonna say this. They people put Aphrodite and Venus together.
Yeah, you know,
and that's what makes it feminine to people.
Yeah, you know, the term. You know, the term. Venus. Here we go. Right, the planet Venus from the astrological perspective, right, has feminine connotations to it in terms of its relationship. Sure, right. Planets are planets, people. Mm-hmm. Right, and I'm not just talking about the physical planets. Real astrology is actually talking about really talking about the reality behind the physical reflection. Right, planets don't come to us; we go to them. Mm-hmm. Right, real astrology has nothing to do with It has less to do with the physical planet. Let's just put it like that, right? Man is not the body of the soul, man, spirit, and part of Allah. But that dynamic goes with everything on the manifest. Every physical thing, everything that's in 3D time space is a reflection of something higher. Let me repeat that again. That includes the planets. So when we're talking about astrology, we're not talking merely about physical planets having an effect on human beings. We're talking about the high realities behind the planets. And those high realities behind the planets interface with human destiny. That's what we're talking about. Now, Anael is an archangel that's associated with the day Friday and the planet Venus. Okay. Associated. Okay, that's important.
Right.
Yes,
so,
sir.
So this person is not all the way off. JM is not all the way off.
No, not at all. But
okay.
but we there's we have to be careful in how we simplify or attempt to simplify things. You understand what I'm saying? Anael is not Venus. Anael is the archangel or ruler over the Venetian energies. See? Difference, big difference. They're not one and the same.
Got you.
And feminine is relative. When we're talking, especially when we're talking about, if we're talking about things like that, feminine and masculine are what? Polarities. They're not personalities, people.
Tell you, Ron don't want to hear that. I'm telling you, my brother Ron.
Polarities and not personalities. This is important. I am not a male. I am a man.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not a function. I'm a man. Okay? Polarity. Like I give an example. Man is 3 parts in general: spirit, soul, flesh.
Yep.
The spirit animates the soul. That means yin and yang. Yang is male, yin female. Yang is the actor, yin is what's acted upon. So the relationship between spirit and soul is that soul is feminine and spirit is masculine. But what about soul in the flesh? See, this is where it gets complicated. Soul to the flesh is soul is masculine and flesh is feminine. See? It's the soul that animates the flesh, not the other way around.
That's it.
See? It also is relative. It all depends. I'll give you another example. Watch this. Yang or male is up. Yin or female is down, right?
Cheat.
On the hand, this is the yang side of the male side. It expands. This is the yin or the female side. It contracts. So when my hand is like this, the yin side is facing yang. The feminine side is facing masculine side. Positive, negative together. I turn it like this, it's the opposite. Yang side facing yang, or male facing male, female facing female. That's why when the hand is like this, it feels dead. You turn it like this, it feels alive. That's why.
Reef, I want to touch on something, but that's not.
Hold on. I want to go to the chat. Not associated. Just to let y'all know, everybody in this room, I'm just getting used to this. This is the protocol. The protocol is you got to talk to people in the chat. So not associated. JM says not associated. Is it the energy of Friday? Is it the energy of Friday the color green? And what is Friday?
The color green is associated with Venus. It's an alchemical color. It's not saying that Venus
sound like Sam Bayless.
It's not saying that Venus is green. Green is the alchemical color for Venus. Now, watch this. What I'm about to share with you is not what I'm about to say. It interfaces also with Chinese medicine, right? Because all the organs in the organ system in Chinese medicine have an alchemical color. Lungs are white, liver is green, spleen is yellow, heart is red. You see what I'm saying? Why do we have these colors? Here we go. Because everything in the manifest world can be measured. That is why in some schools we say mathematics is Islam and Islam is mathematics. Everything can be measured, right? So if we need a particular frequency to, let's say, heal the liver, and there is a particular frequency that can be used, what if I told you that frequency was X amount of numbers or whatever? How are you going to tune your consciousness to that to cause the healing to take effect? Impossible. But it is totally possible to visualize the color green, isn't it? What is green? Visual mathematics. Sound is what? Audible mathematics.
Right. Now, Lou Pred, pardon me, chat. I'm going to the doctor to get some glasses, so I can't really see. But Lou Perez says P. Diddy, aka Jeffrey Epstein,
like an old man.
Damn.
The only difference, though, they're not gonna let him pass in a jail cell.
No.
Right.
They're gonna round up everybody.
Yeah.
And they're gonna let him talk too.
Yeah.
Damn.
So back to that one common cause that all Moors or Asiatics basically have. What would be that commonality that we all have to basically unify with?
Common American experience.
That's it.
Common American experience. You know who said it best? A little bit of hip hop trivia, right? Back in the old days, you all know this is New Yorkers' perspective, right? Mm-hmm. You all know that back in the early days of hip hop, it was the DJ that was most important. The MC hyped up the DJ.
Right.
What changed that? Melly Mel's song, The Message.
That's it.
That switched it. That says people started paying more attention to the MC. What was significant about that? Broken glass everywhere. You know the rest, man. I don't care whether you're in Chicago. I don't care whether you're in Westchester County. I don't care whether you're in Brooklyn, Queens, Syracuse, New York. We all experience that.
Yeah, broken glass everywhere.
We all got the same issues. We all have the same American experience. And because we have the same American experience, we can unify just on that alone. And then it's a matter of coming up with best practices or solutions that we all can get with.
JM, I don't know who you are, and I think that you're alluding to the commonality that we all have, which is love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. If that's what you mean.
Exactly.
There you go. Prophet Drew Ali said, all the nations of the earth are seeking peace, but it's not going to happen unless and until love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice are taught universally to all people in all lands. And that means uncompromisingly, and that says all people in all lands. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice are taught. See? What we're looking at in the Middle East right now, listen, let's just say this, and I don't even want to get too deep into that, but let's just say this. We've been reading since we've been born, reading about or studying what took place in Nazi Germany. Am I right?
Exactly. Yes.
And we all shake our heads and go, oh, man, those horrible Nazis. What kind of people would think like that? Man, we're watching it happen right now.
Yes.
We're watching it happen right now. We're watching very intelligent people. Intelligent in the sense that they know or should know right from wrong. Okay. We're watching it happen as we speak. Meaning what, man? Listen, we are dealing with powers. And I'm not getting spooky. It's not spooky. We're dealing with powers beyond the comprehension of most people. We are.
That's right.
To have a whole populations that are rocking out with this.
Exactly.
You can look at it and go, you know what? This is dead wrong. Y'all know it's wrong. Man, you listen. You're talking about what we would call a spiritual infection. Let me say that again. A spiritual infection, right? Is it possible to belong to it, to be part of a conspiracy, or be part of a negative or bad conspiracy and not realize it? Sure is.
Come on, wake us up.
Is it possible to be flipped into a hypocrite and not realize it? Sure is. Sure is. So when we pray, we talk about, man, listen, I pray for the strength to be able to recognize my own hypocrisy. Let me say that again. I pray for the vision and the strength to be able to recognize my own hypocrisy.
That's a fact. Because we don't claim to be saint, no sinners.
Right.
We just come direct and raw.
The power of the lower self, the power of your devil, right? The power of your devil is not to maim, kill, steal, rape, cause. It's the power to do those things and still keep the illusion of the moral high ground, to make you think you're right for doing it. See? That's the power of the lower self. Power of the lower self is, as it says in the Quran of Mecca, to make evil fair seeming. We're watching a whole population that's infected with that right now.
You're right about that. It's a fact, because that's what the conquistadors did. They came in the name of religion.
What?
They gave you the Bible, told you close your eyes, open up. Here's the Bible in your hand. We took your land.
Real talk, bro.
Yeah, that's what
happened. We're seeing the horns pop out of the devil himself.
Took the land.
Well, what stood out to me with in regards to what you said was that spiritual infection. Now,
yes, sir.
Can you elaborate on what a spiritual infection is?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's happening heavy.
Sure. We say, like, for instance, belief is, follow me on this. Belief is underrated. A lot of us, we think we're conscious or woke or whatever. We'll be like, yeah, we want to get past belief and get fact. We want to get past belief and say, I know. Man, most of y'all don't believe, myself included. How can I say that? And I've used this analogy before. I love using it. I'll use it again. Those of you that are married, those of you that have a significant other, think about the day when you first saw them.
Yes.
Man, you ain't do a lot of talking. In your heart, you like, she's mine. Was she at the time? No, but you believed it. But belief demands motion. You get busy. See, the fact that there's no motion tells me that there's no belief.
Yeah.
When there's belief, you get it popping. You see?
No, this is like a revelation, man.
My Kung Fu instructor said this to me about belief. Belief is very powerful, right? He said, belief is not a thought that the mind possesses. Belief is a thought that possesses the mind. And now we get to the subject of a spiritual infection. Thought is the cause of it all. See what I'm saying? Thought's the cause of it all. If you move out on the wrong thought and you believe the wrong thought, you create a hellish condition.
Cheat sheet.
That's a fact. Damn, man.
Brother Arnell Bay is asking, what does that say on your shirt?
It says, Chinese medicine is real medicine.
It is.
That's what it says.
When I had Bell's palsy, like last year, 2 years ago,
yes, sir.
There was this thing that had me burned and put near my ear.
That's right.
And they had I had acupuncture, and they helped out. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah. There's so many parallels between Chinese medicine and for those that don't know, a big part of our Kung Fu tradition is Chinese medicine. So all of our instructors actually know Chinese medicine. So there's so many parallels between Chinese medicine and Prophet Drew Ali's teaching. It's crazy.
Right.
There's so many parallels. Braun, you study Chinese medicine.
That's why I know this. That's why I know what you're saying is right and exact. Because when I was going to school for massage, so I went to Pacific College of Oriental Medicine. So
Pacific is dope. That's a dope school.
Yeah, it really is. Like, I went through 2 years of crazy study.
Yes, sir.
And application. And it's one of those massage schools where you learn Western science and Eastern science marry each other.
Because in New York, you have to know some Eastern to pass the boards anyway.
Right, exactly. So, you know, I learned a lot of traditional Chinese medicine in massage school.
Like, I'll give you an example.
Oh, and when I don't mean to cut you off. And when I was studying TCM, I'm like looking at the Quran, like what the whoa. And then it dawned on me. He said Buddha, Confucius.
Come on.
I'm like, oh.
It's almost like Chinese medicine is not almost. It is. I'll just say it. Chinese medicine, what we were given as religious doctrine is science.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it's religion. It resolves the opposites. It's resolution of opposites. It's both, right? Chinese medicine is just a scientific application of that doctrine. When I can talk about the plane of spirit, plane of soul, plane of things made manifest, right? And the difference being vibration, rate of vibration. Then I can go right over to Chinese medicine and talk about the three treasures, right? San or spirit, Qi, Jing, right? Same thing.
Yes, sir. The brother Arnell Bay said you both use your hands as miracles.
Praise the Lord. That's a fact.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I wanted to make mention of this too. When I'm going to school, right now, I'm looking at the parallel between the teachings of the prophet and TCM.
Yes.
And then it dawned on me too. What did the prophet sell? Compound, right?
Woo! Yes.
The teas.
The teas, compound tea and oil. That's right.
Herbal teas.
Herbal medicine. Now you know, against with Chinese medicine. Here we go. In the classical sense, we don't think like Westerners. We've been trained in the West to take a pill. Take a pill. Why? We've been taught that our bodies are just defecating, making machines, and that they're incapable of healing themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Eastern medicine is no. We do use certain methods to encourage the body to fix itself because it's capable of doing so.
Yes.
Right. So follow me. In the Eastern perspective, anything that you put in the body on the outside is secondary. It's used to reinforce the primary work. The primary is energy that your body and your mind already produce. That's called primary elixir. So the prophets said, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven. In other words, get right spiritually. That's the primary work. The herbal tea and compound solidifies the spiritual work and grounds the spiritual work, just like in TCM.
Right, exactly. So, and I caught that when I was studying there. Now, what is in the teas?
Good question. No, for real. We don't know.
You don't know?
No, let me take that back. One person does. A little bit of history, right? The brother McElrath Bay was who the prophet left the formula to for the oil, tea, and compound. And his family, you know, they're still around today, and that's where we get it from to this day. They know. We don't. They know.
They know. But we don't.
Right.
Nobody knows.
So where can you get this Moorish tea and oils and everything else for the listeners?
Your local Moorish Science Temple of America. Go to msta1913.org. Or if you're in the Virginia area, contact Brother McElrath Bay.
Or contact Brother Sharif because you got the
Get the teas, Reef. Put it over here.
Hey, Brother Sharif, I gotta get my teas and oils and compounds from you now. I ain't got them no more.
Teas from
I'm gonna order some tea from you, Reef.
Everybody hit Sharif up.
Sharif,
that tea.
Here we go.
I'm gonna call you, brother. I'm coming for that tea, man. I need that tea.
He's like, no, y'all can go over there. Y'all can go over there. Y'all can go over there. Sharif likes to be modest and all of that. And like,
I'm gonna call you, Reef, for that
spread
tea.
the love. Brother Sharif, you got to give yourself the plug, brother.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say one thing.
The Branch Temple.
Reef, that document is real, bro.
I'm in Illinois, and we can't get it here, y'all.
Yeah, you see, can't get it.
Wow.
Really? That document you got, Reef, is real. That's what I gotta say, brother. I was trying to tell you that.
Brother Neil Bay, you know Brother Shaw Ill, right? He may be able to get it. Him and brother Almond Bay may be able to get it for you, brother. Yeah,
Almond Bay and Shaw Hill.
Yes, sir. Oh, Shaw Hill got it in Illinois.
He may because he's connected. He's connected.
See, I used to go straight to the old man, but the old man ain't around no more.
Right,
brother Ray Bay said, "Y'all ain't ready for that tea." I'm ready, Ray Bay.
Yeah, bro. Get that tea.
Listen,
I'm gonna order from you, Reef. I'm ready, bro.
Yo, real talk. Let's go real quick back on the tea thing, and then back what we're talking about regarding medicine, right? It is
It's so nasty, so bitter.
Yeah, oh yeah, but it's a known fact that there are neuropeptides and neurosensors, not just in the brain, of course, but in the heart, and in the gut.
Yes.
And in the gut.
Yes, sir.
So guess what, people? When we say we have that gut feeling, your gut thinks.
Right.
So imagine the fact that so many diseases, ailments, and illnesses start in the gut. Can you imagine what it's doing to your thinking?
Oh, yeah. Of course. I don't know if I told you that before, Mike. Did I tell you that before?
Yeah. I think you did. You told me what you eat is down there.
Yeah. It's the second brain.
It is.
But this is why I advocate people to do laxatives, take those teas and colonics. People say, "Oh, it's disgusting." Clean your gut out. One time I contracted COVID. I'm not bragging, but when it first started, all I kept doing was like mixing coffee and aloe. It's something that they do in Haiti.
I don't mean to cut you off. The brother Ray Bay said, "It's not nasty. You're just not ready for what the prophet brought."
Brother Sharif, Grand Sheik, what you say?
Tell him. Here's the word. It's an acquired taste. It's an acquired taste, man. It's and on to brother Ray Bay's point, right? To his point, because you've got body, soul, and spirit interface. Man is truth and falsehood strangely mixed. Man, right? Man is the breath made flesh. So there's an interface. There's things that you could do physically that are going to affect you energetically and spiritually, and vice versa. See? Yeah. It goes both ways. It's dual acting. You see what I'm saying? So it's bitter. If it's bitter and it's very, very, if it's harsh on you, it's just letting you know how much you got to clean up.
So I have a question. So what are the benefits for of that tea if you add it to your regimen?
First and foremost, it's a purgative. Like Brother Ron can speak to this as far as there's a general treatment protocol when we're talking about energetic medicine.
Yeah.
If you are at dis-ease, that means you're at imbalance energetically somewhere.
Yes.
So the first thing to do is to what we call clear out the sick chi, the sick energy. You have to purge first, right? You disperse the negative energy. Then you balance energy, and then you tonify the balance.
Talking my language, man.
See, that's what you do. Yeah. You disperse the negative energy, you balance the good energy,
right?
Tonify the balance, so you make the balance strong. So we have what we call radiant health, meaning it's hard for you to get sick. You see, but that doesn't just go physically, Brother Mikey. That's energetically, emotionally. So when we say energetically, we mean emotionally.
Right. I'm gonna say this publicly real quick.
Go ahead.
I was gonna tell you this through text or call you about it, brother Sharif.
Yeah.
But the science that you have and the way you can articulate it so well.
Yes, sir.
You could have a panel discussion with brothers like Joe Dispenza, Jordan Peterson. Like you could
yes.
You could, I don't now this whole Diddy thing got me off, man.
Nah, man, it's all right. Listen, we're good. We respect you, brother.
Use that word, man.
Yeah, we respect you, brother. You're very articulate, and you know how to handle yourself. Like
brother. Yeah,
you deliver well. And forget, damn you, Diddy. Yeah, man.
We can't even talk no more.
Yeah, man. I was doing this.
So what I was getting ready to say is like,
so take him around the world.
You can get in.
Hey, brother Ron, brother Mike, take him around the world. He'll go everywhere with you. Take him around the world.
Yeah,
that's what we plan on doing. That's for sure. That's for sure. Now
TED Talks.
JM says your stomach has a brain. Everything bitter is good for you. So bitters are real good. Yeah, for sure. Brother Ray Bay said true indeed. Stephon Lewis L said the general opinion is
no proof of truth.
Ignore. JM, I can't read that. Anybody can read that comment? JM. I can't see it because this thing over here is blocking my view.
Yeah, he didn't say it right.
Everyone should purge the system, even months, at least a few days or something like that. Okay, yeah. So you're talking about fasting, JM?
Yeah. What we want to do is one of the things that
every month he says. He said you should purge every month.
Yeah.
Purge every month. Yeah. One of the things that Prophet Drew Ali's teaching does for us, when he says, especially when he keeps hammering over and over in various ways, man is not the body, the soul, man, spirit, and part of Allah, right? What among other things, what he's turning our attention to is, like, for instance, we're talking about purging, right? So yeah, purge all the trash that's in our guts. Purge, right? But remember, the gut can think. You see what I'm saying? It's capable of thinking. So when you're purging, it's just like, okay, brother, you're a massage therapist.
Yeah.
All right. One of the things that you know, and what I'm about to say, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about, but many of the viewers may not know. First time somebody's ever getting deep tissue work, what's some of the things that you tell them? If you feel the urge to laugh uncontrollably, start talking incessantly, or even cry, let it happen.
Yeah.
Right?
I actually know someone who his technique, his name is Peter Charles. If Peter Charles is following this and watching, what's up, Peter Charles?
Mm-hmm.
I would say he's someone I look up to as far as like in the massage business.
Yes, sir.
Spike Lee is his main client.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Now, what he does is he tickles people.
Oh yeah, it works. Yes. Yeah, we do that too. We do that in our cancer treatment, brother.
And then at the end, I'm looking like, dude, what are you doing? Like people are like going, like, and then at the end of it, they calm down.
Yes.
And they leave feeling like,
bro, listen, we'll use the energy of laughter as fuel for the healing. And remember, thought is the cause of it all.
Fine.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Thought is the cause of it all. So it takes me right back to my point. You know, like you know what I mentioned before about telling clients first time getting deep tissue work, if you feel the need to cry, laugh, talk, whatever, just go ahead and do it. Don't worry about it. Why? Because you know this, brother Ron. You know, a lot of, like, you have a knot in your shoulder that's got to get worked out. That's tension. But the tension didn't begin physically. It manifested physically. It began here. It's stress. So the thoughts, listen, the thoughts that cause the lump are locked into the muscle fiber. So when the worker is working that knot out, what does it release? The tension and the thought. So you have to bring it back to the surface and kind of relive it to let it go.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? What the prophet taught us was practical, people. So, you know, you can improve, people can improve, massage therapists, for instance, can greatly improve their effectiveness just with knowing that, yeah, I'm working on this knot in this muscle. But guess what? If I had talked with them earlier and just had a regular conversation and got to figure out where their stress was coming from.
Man, hold on, brother.
I even started.
Hold on, brother.
Cook.
Hold on. The brother Peter Charles. See that now? You just are you about to make me a couple more dollars? the brother Peter, I was always wondering, but Peter Charles, you know what he does before he get the tickling?
What's that?
He talks to these people.
Paul, that's our diagnosis. That's our process. Yes.
Man, no, he has like a full-on conversation about everything. He asks a lot of questions about life and he gives advice and tries to get in their heads.
Brother Ron, let me share this with you real quick. I'm glad. Keep that thought. Let's go back to chapter 1. Holy Quran, the Moorish Science Symbol of America. Right? There's a part where there's an evocation. And part of that evocation says, "Hear now, ye spirits of earth, fire, air, and water." Right? Mm-hmm. Now we know those are the 4 elementals. What are they? They're spirits, so they're living things. Okay.
That's right.
But let's describe the differences. You've got earth, you've got water, you've got air, you've got fire. What are we talking about here? This is what I teach my students and how I learn in classical Chinese medicine. Classical Chinese medicine. We have what we call float, sink, swallow, spit. Those 4 elementals are talking about directions of energy, whether the energy be thought, whether the energy be kinetic, regardless of what type of energy, it's talking about the direction. So fire goes which way? Up. Water goes which way? Down. Earth contracts. Air expands. You see? So when you got somebody that's talking like this and this, excess fire. Automatically, you can say, you know what? You don't get a lot of sleep. You suffer from anxiety, heart palpitations. You're a chest breather. All of that we can tell just by how they're talking.
Right. Yep.
See? If they talk really low,
and that's what's so funny though. What's funny you saying all this, because I look at people and I listen to them talk, and I'm looking at their mannerisms, how they're carrying themselves, and I go, okay, this person hasn't gotten enough sleep, water, may need a hug,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And other things, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah.
Now,
like when you
Brother Mikey had COVID a while back. He was mentioning, right? Let's talk about COVID.
No, I said I never had COVID. I never contracted it. Never.
Well, let's talk about it real quick and how this can apply. COVID, right? Any upper respiratory infection is what we call damp heat. It's damp in an area that shouldn't be damp, which is the upper part of the torso. Dampness does what? It goes in and down. Yeah. What elements? Earth and water. See that? Excess. So COVID is considered what we call damp plague. It's extreme dampness. So it's going in and down. So that means anything, thoughts, food, exercise, movement that would cause energy to go up and out is going to alleviate issues. People got things like what they call COVID toes, where the toes turn blood red. Why? Because that's the body trying to push things to the extremities. See? People got fevers initially. That's the body trying to make everything go up and out. That's why when they were giving people ibuprofen, which killed the fever, they got sicker faster and died quicker. They said, oh, don't give them ibuprofen. That's why. See?
Man, deep, bro.
Yeah. This stuff is functional. What the prophet gave us is functional, people. It really, really is.
Yeah, and like I said, I recognize that, after going to school.
Yeah,
I really did. So these teas, where could I get these teas, brother Sharif Anil Bey?
You should be able to. You know what? There's our. Go to msta1913.org and you should follow the links. You should be able to purchase from there.
That's your site?
From him?
The Temple, Moorish Symbol of America Incorporated.
Oh.
Yes, sir. I don't have.
I'm gonna check it out, man.
I don't.
So what?
Hold on. I'm the Grand Sheik of Branch Temple number 11, Syracuse, New York. I believe my assistant Grand Sheik and the secretary do have teas.
That's what I'm saying, because I think I saw it.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna cook us up, brother.
Yeah, I believe our branch symbol does have tea and compound itself. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I want to wrap this up right now. It was great kicking it with you, brothers, and
definitely.
we'll be here 8 o'clock Monday. Today we were just kind of like, celebrating for the
1,000 subscribers, baby.
Absolutely.
1,000 subscribers.
And the listeners interacting. That's dope. Let's get more interaction. You know what I mean? From the viewers. I like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's what it's about,
Brother
man. You
Neil
educated
Bay,
us.
good to see you, brother, man.
Say what?
I
Richard
said, good to see Brother Neil Bay. Good to
Yes,
see him.
sir. Yes, sir. So we're gonna cut out of here, man. The New Yorkers Perspective. We live Mondays from 7 to 9. Every Monday, 7 to 9. We got the God K born on first, dealing with music and politics, and then at 8 o'clock we got Moorish. When do you go live? Vosh, I can't see. Whoever that is. We go live. Live every Monday from 7 to 9. Every Monday from 7 to 9. If you want to hear what the brother Sharif has to say, 8 o'clock he comes on at 8 o'clock. Before Brother Sharif, we got the God K Born, where we talk about politics, we talk about hip hop, we just talk about the culture in general. You know what I mean? So from 7 to 9 Monday, and see y'all again next week Monday on a live. We may go live this Wednesday. I don't know yet. I will announce it in the community part of the page if we go live Wednesday. All right, y'all. So thanks for tuning in. See y'all again this week.
Yes, sir.
And next week Monday live. Peace.
Absolutely.
Peace, y'all. Love.
Peace.
Love.